Cody.
And I am EE, and we are here for a sensational top 8, my guys. A couple people already in this top 8 you might not have expected. We're going to start off with Shoyo James versus Nairo, and then a little later on the winner's side, our boy, hometown-grown Wadi, going to be taking on Zero.
Yeah, so we're going to start off with Shoyo James against Nairo. This is a New Jersey classic.
I said Zero, I meant MK Leia. My bad, bro.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. I mean, you expect that, right?
That's
I mean,
Scooter made, man.
That's what we want to see, basically.
I was
We're
going to
see
say
that winners finals of, or that's what the people here want to see. You know, we already had our MDVA rep in Melee's top 8 with Zane. Managed to get, I think, 5th.
Yep.
So good stuff to him right there.
Yep.
But, you know, we got Wadi already guaranteed 5th from where he's sitting. But he wants to go harder than that, so.
Yeah, good for him. So, but what we're starting with first is Shoyo James versus Nairo. This is a New Jersey classic. Shoyo James kind of representing the local scene of Jersey more than Nairo, who obviously has escalated more to that national level. Doesn't attend locals as much. Doesn't really interact with the local community as much as some of the people think that he should. So Shoyo James is kind of their, he's their hero. So they're going to be really interesting to watch, I think.
I mean, that's crazy, though. I mean, we always loop back to Kobe don't go to pickup games, bro. We don't do that.
Well, we don't go to nothing no more. He's retired. But to be fair, Nairo is certainly not retired. He's very much so active. And it's going to be a good showdown because these two really don't have like a past record between each other.
Yep.
That's the 1 and 2 in New Jersey right there because we don't get an opportunity to really see James outside, of his region too often. Me and you were at Smash Splash 3.
Yep.
Had a pretty good performance there, 9th place. But on a national level, man, this is definitely
Yeah, you weren't there.
But this is definitely the first time we really seen him show up to a big national in such a big way. So it's going to be a good contest.
That's true, and it was not easy for him to get there. I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch the set yesterday, but with Darkshad, that was a nail biter.
Yes.
Came right down to the wire. Game 5, Shoyo James just barely edging it out. So here, he's earned his spot on the stage. We're going to see how he fares against NRG's Nairo.
This always gives me hype, too. When you see Nairo coming through with the white jersey, that's when you know it's King's business. That's his top 8 jersey.
Yep.
Came through. But also, man, another fact that we've not really been able to tell you guys, but these are the first times a lot of these people are going to be meeting in this top 8 in this season. Yeah, I got to say this season so no one's like, well, they played last week. No. In this season, in the current PGR, V4, this is the first time these guys are going to play. So it's going to be pretty big for the points, especially if Shoyo James ends up getting this upset over Nairo. It's going to be huge for him as far as the jump that he's most likely wants to make here on the or to get onto the PGR.
Right.
One of the things that we didn't mention is that, Nairo, with that storied rivalry against Zero, these guys played for years and years. He definitely has so much Diddy Kong experience, which may or may not help him. I mean, we saw Zero fall to Latai earlier on this year, just a different breed of Zero Suit. I'm wondering if Nairo might suffer kind of the same fate against Shoyo James. We will have to see as Battlefield is picked.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, man, because, I look back to a match, yesterday, Mr. R versus Dyer right there. He's got a ton of Diddy experience too, man. But being somehow playing on this big stage, man, really brings out the best in these guys. It doesn't get much bigger than top 8.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff right here at the start from Shoyo James. Really kind of just dunking on Nairo. Gives himself a quick 32. But Nairo always ready to fire back. Almost got that up air. Going to lead to a lot more damage had he hit that.
There it is right there. Yeah, laddering Shoyo James all the way at the top. He waited for the air dodge, but Shoyo just not giving it to him. He does have the banana out. Good jab by Nairo getting out of that situation.
It seemed like he actually had that one scouted too. Like he maybe just a little late on the up air when he was waiting for the air dodge, but Shoyo James the quick back air and get him out that situation.
No doubt, man. Fighting for stage control right here. James doing a good job kind of bringing this one back with that quick hot start, man. But James not cooling down anytime soon right now.
Scooped up. Oh, okay, missing the back air. Only going to take a back air from James himself. First recovery, I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but I mean, had James tried to overextend or even go for a trump, I'm pretty sure he would have got hit right there.
Yep.
But smart stuff from Nairo. Got to try it out there.
And it did look like James was going for the angel drop, that Z-drop banana into the down air.
Yeah.
Luckily for Nairo, just a little bit too far off the edge. As we've got a very even game starting out game 1. Good back air. James knocked off, but not quite enough.
Yeah, definitely a trade right there benefiting Nairo here, giving him yet again control of that stage. Listen to that grab right there. Or did he? Maybe the low-key bait. James comes up there, throws out a hitbox, and ends up taking a tremendous upbeat from Nairo.
Yeah, beautiful punish right there. You know that power shield into it. Didn't get shook, but there it is, man. Caught him on that top platform. Definitely where you don't want to be when Diddy has that up throw up air on deck.
We have seen so many of those throughout the weekend. It seems like Diddy's are starting to kind of mix up their DI. I think part of that, obviously he was on the top platform, but I've seen that kill so many times, wondering if it's a level of Diddy optimization as we see the grab combo tack on a ton of percent.
Oh, okay, but actually too much of a glide toss there. Going to get him past Nairo. That would have been a great punish. We got a lot of damage here on the board, but unfortunately for him, just a little off.
Yikes.
All right.
Jukes. We out.
Seriously right there.
Blast off.
Nairo just throwing out there. I don't know what he was aiming for.
That was the Jimmy Neutron upbeat, man.
Got a blast. Oh,
Could be
no.
a problem. Oh, just a little off. You know, he wanted that sweet spot, but even without the sweet spot, he was very close to getting it. I think if he would have reversed it, he might have been able to hit him.
James whipping a ton of grabs right here. I mean, definitely live and die by that grab. Naira's got to be careful here.
Yeah, that's definitely a style of CSS right here, man. The do or die by the grab.
Oh, just going to let it rip right there. Not going to get the last part to connect.
Okay, so James having a hard time getting down. Naira just kind of mixing up, just jumping around. This could be it. It is not. Wow, and there it is. That Battlefield always coming through for you.
Not quite enough. James able to make it back. He's got to be careful in how he gets center stage back. He's got to regain his composure. Nice banana toss. It did not connect, but it did trip Nairo and gave him a split second to recover.
Oh,
wow, that was instant.
That was definitely instant. And there it is, man. You can see the crowd popping off for him, man. It's almost like you can't even tell who the fan favorite is this time around, man. Everyone loves Nairo, but everyone wants to see it upset at the same time. There's definitely some Shoyo James supporters out here in this crowd for Super Smash Con 2017.
All right, hot start there from Nairo, but James standing his ground right there. Clutches out in the end, you know. And again, a couple of those kind of spaghetti-ish grabs from Nairo definitely cost him some percent right there. And, you know, just a little too high to survive that conversion from James. Well played on his part.
Not completely spaghetti, just spaghetti-ish.
Just a little bit, man. Kind of like ramen noodles before they hit the hot water. Somewhere in the middle.
Angel hair.
Yeah, man, we got the SpaghettiOs grabs right there. It's fresh out the can. Here we are, though, in the game 2. Nairo managed to let that game escape from him. Shoyo James with a beautiful punish at the end of that last game. Let's see if Nairo, with his own counter pick, is able to get himself back onto the board.
So what do you guys think about this counter pick? He went away from Battlefield, which, you know, historically very good for Zersu because of the platforms, because of stuff like this. Seems like he's faring very well in Smashville, but surprised he would take a Diddy here.
Well, it's things like, I want to know what was banned, basically, at this point in time.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, obviously, he probably wouldn't have banned, like, FD or anything, but it was like, oh, did he ban the Battlefield after he won, or did he ban Lilac? You know,
I feel you.
What's the choice? So, I think he just wanted a neutral area, something that's going to benefit him enough, but isn't so polarizing. Here we go. The down throw.
That was a terrific grab from Nairo. Great reaction here.
Yeah, he went for the reverse back air. Not quite enough. Shoyo with a back air of his own. James trying to set up. Nairo a little bit too close on that grab.
Nairo, I mean, that's just the way he plays, man. If he gets a lot of grabs, you're going to see some domination, but if he ends up whipping too many of them or starts getting a little bit too flustered throwing out those reckless grabs, games will come a lot closer.
Oh,
there it is. Beautiful stuff.
Yep, able to find that up there and get off that first stock.
He does have the banana in play, so he might be able to get a lot of damage if he can connect it. Not like that, though. He throws away the advantage that he had. Nairo, again, living and dying by that grab.
Literally pretty much a repeat situation of that first game. Got the first stock off right there. James did not allow him to build any kind of lead.
Man, that spike was sending a message right there. I don't know why it looked like he was actually going to die to that.
Yep.
But here it is, man. Yeah, James definitely sending himself a message here, saying, I was no slouch here. You know, people probably thinking that Nairo's going to get this one for free, but he is showing you what's up. Oh! Very close.
Enough, yeah. One of those situations where you're not quite sure how that's going to end. He gets the grab as James rolls back. We're going to see the forward air conversion. Nothing quite yet, though.
All right, unable to find that trump right here. Still trying to keep it on. Great grab by James.
Oh, wow. Again, that grab is getting thwarted by a two-piece, too. The banana hit as well.
Yeah, a little bit of extra damage. Oh, no, that's such a shame.
Even more of a shame that he missed the punish, but he does manage to pick it back up. A little bit too close to the F smash. However, you know, Nairo's going to go ahead and throw out that boost kick and boost that man straight up off that stock into the third game.
Nairo, you lucky dog. Yeah. He got so many opportunities there. He threw it away and then he just got another one. You can see James and him having a little giggle to themselves as we head into game 3. But James putting out, like you guys were saying, much more of a fight than I think people anticipated.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get this far through luck. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, some upsets probably, you'll lend themselves to you. You take advantage of, who you have to face in bracket, and you play it from there, man. But it's no easy road to a top 8 in a tournament like this. So James is definitely here to play. Trying to put Nairo on notice, man. And then, it's 1-1 right now. It's still anybody's game.
Yeah.
No amount of bracket luck will bring you all the way here.
Oh, yeah. Dabs out and they're ready to go into this third game here, man. I mean, a little bracket luck in there. Sometimes that person that could have defeated you ended up losing 2 rounds earlier, and you're like, I don't know if that really happened for James, though. I'm sure he was the person making the defeats, the upsets here. But
well, he's gonna go for this right here. Not to.
Yeah, that man is gone.
You already knew.
Up and away right there, man. There was no way he was gonna be able to live that one. I mean, even if he managed to pop out, he was already so high up there. He probably would have popped straight to that blast zone. So Shout out to Blast Zone. Anyway.
Shout outs to us. Yeah,
we
every
are,
other
man.
Wednesday on twitch.tv/Wednesday. This is just not looking good for James. He basically forfeit an entire stock only 30 seconds into the game, and Nairo's not somebody who's, been known to give up leads like this.
James is starting to fire back. Yeah, as you said, man, this is a huge deficit he has to come back from, and it's only adding on. Oh, my God.
Wow. That was disgusting. The timing right there. Surgical precision right now from Nairo.
Said my man look like House.
I don't think it's lupus, man. It's ZSS.
There's the paralyzer, not quite gets the back air. He's going to chase James off stage just a bit, probably look for a ledge trap. James able to jump out of that situation.
Okay, just a scoop from deep right here.
And really, I think now is the perfect time for Nairo because he could go for those grabs all he wants. He's not going to lose anything huge by it. And
Yeah.
James is just trying to hold on to that last stock. Yeah, just like that. He just keep doing it.
And there's not really much. I mean, James still has a lot to put on to Nairo before he even is able to get a kill. I think he has to put on at least another 30, and that's just at the beginning. If he has to get like an F smash or something, but it doesn't matter. Only F smash coming out from Nairo, and again taking another game from James. James is getting straight shut down in that third game.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that's kind of the game right there that you probably would imagine a lot of people were anticipating the whole set would be like right now. Just, completely being outclassed on that exchange right there. So James got to go to the drawing board. I know he also plays Luigi as a Cloud as well, so he's not limited to just Diddy Kong. Raps is going to stick him what's brought him to the dance thus far.
Yeah, well, there's the Diddy Kong right back out, and I think we're taking him. Oh, okay, actually taking it to Town and City. I thought we were going to take it back to the same stage. A little risky.
Yeah,
I would say.
Absolutely, yeah.
Especially with the way that Nairo has been getting his stocks here. It's just and with the platform layout too, man. I mean, one bad mistake and you end up landing on there with the air dodge, you're getting taken for a ride, man.
Yes.
Ooh,
right now he's taking for that was
conversion.
All right.
I like that spot dodge stuff right there. He's gonna up throw, up on the top, goes for the down air, but it's not gonna work. Doesn't eat too much of a punish. That was scary.
I said a little risky right here, but I mean, I didn't say it was impossible. He's looking real good in the first part of this match. But however, Nairo starting to get this up air strings going. That smash.
I love that by James.
Oh, yeah.
Optimal punish.
Yeah, not content to just go for a grab right there, recognizing the situation.
Again? Okay, James looking extra optimal. Doesn't even need the banana for this, man. He's just like, let me just get the down tilt into whatever follow-up I need right here.
Yeah.
Nairo's not going to survive another one of those, so he needs to be careful here. James hunting for this conversion.
He got
that trade saving him.
Yeah, the trade just barely there. He gets the paralyzer, and he's got a boost kick. He followed him all the way. He jumped into it. That shouldn't have killed.
Can we talk about how he went through a list of options before he decided what move he wanted to use?
Here's returning. You can see
it was calculated, man. He did the short hop like, I could go for neutral air. How about let me just wait?
That man consulted the notebook mid-match.
Oh, my God. Here it is. And now it seems like he's going to run with that momentum. The up B again.
Oh, Lord have
Just
mercy.
barely living that one, though. That's crazy.
Things looking very dire for James, who needs this game to win this match in this set, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Nairo, with so much momentum, just steamrolling him right now.
Yeah, seriously. He's sending James right back to those New Jersey locals right now, man. No questions asked, and that's it. Pay your venue fee on the way in, buddy. Nairo 3-1.
Jeez.
Nairo basically showing you why he don't show up to locals right now.
That's what he's saying right now.
It's for your benefit.
Yeah.
It's for your benefit.
Hey, look, you want to win money or do you want to get second place? That's what he wants to do. That's what he's asking right there. So great stuff from Nairo. Obviously, the white jersey coming out, letting you know he's here, meaning business here in this top 8. First match out the way. Nairo now guaranteed 5th. But, obviously he wants to keep going, and he just wants to keep himself alive.
Of course, and just before we talk about anything else, excellent showing by Shoyo James, who made it all the way to this top 8, defeated a lot of competitors on the way. I think we had something like 1,200 entrants, 1,500, something like that.
It was something ridiculous, man. I mean, it surpassed Evo numbers. That goes to show you how prestigious this event really is.
So up next, it looks like we're going to have EMG's Mistake over here versus MVG Salem. So it's going to be a great battle this time around. A Bayonetta Ditto. But I'll say potentially. I'm not sure if Mistake has any secondaries, but I know for a fact that Salem does not.
So Mistake actually does play Zero Suit. It was his original main.
Okay.
If you look at his Twitter handle, it's Mistake ZSS.
Okay.
And he actually pulled out the Zero Suit to defeat Fallen yesterday 3-0. So it's still hot. It's ready to go.
Yeah, that ZSS of his, I mean, it might be used a little more sparingly these days in favor of Bayonetta, but it's definitely still a very potent threat. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes. I imagine he's going to go straight Bayonetta, just because if we even look at how well Salem dispatches of ZSS, look at Nairo, their last encounter at DreamHack Atlanta, very well versed in that matchup. Can't imagine him pulling the ZSS out, but you never really know.
Exactly, yeah.
It could come down to a desperation pick, too, If you end up getting, if these first 2 games just you get straight washed. I
Give
mean,
it
you
a
might as well
wash,
try
yeah.
something new.
Yeah, I know, I believe, was it Low Tier City? I believe he used it once or twice against Captain Zach, too. So he's not scared to bring it out. It's just kind of like, you got to have a feel for your
It's
opponent.
Salem.
You know what I mean? It's Salem.
Salem.
You know what you're up against, man. And the scary thing about Salem being in this loser's bracket, you might think to yourself, all right, we're going to get a tournament. Bayonetta's not going to win, this S tier right now. The last two events he's won, those last two S tiers have been from loser's bracket. So
Yep.
this man's story far from over if he has anything to say about it.
Yeah, and I think what's going to be interesting is looking at the difference in how these two play. Mistake definitely one to use Witch Time liberally. He kind of uses it to plant that seed of doubt into your mind. Should I go for this hit? Is this combo airtight? I want to see how he uses that against Salem here, who's been known to really optimize his punishes. He'll kind of sit on the other end of the stage, camp it out, try to feel you out, and then explode out of the corner with something. Kind of a rope-a-dope style.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, he definitely brings that level of, like, I know what you're saying about the Witch Time, but like the way, the patience that Salem brings, I feel like he'll know. He plays the character. He knows the
Absolutely,
times you want a Witch Time. So I can definitely see him even baiting out a couple Witch Times here and potentially punish and get a hard punish off that. But, that's speculation. Let's go ahead and get right into this action. Got the Bayonettas out. We got one using the Bayonetta one color, one using the Bayonetta two color. Great distinction.
Which one you guys like?
Two.
I'm a fan of...
That short hair? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the weave, man. I can't lie.
Yeah?
I like that Baltimore, that
Just
man.
let it flow, man. Be more where you see more, man. Oh, okay. Oh, no. What?
This looks like a cutscene from the game. All right, well.
All right.
All right.
This is cute and all,
Okay.
but can we get into the action,
Fight!
guys? There it is. So here we are into the action, man.
I appreciate that. That was definitely choreographed.
Yeah.
That was like in an intro in like Capcom vs. SNK.
Yeah, that was
the
a
two fighters
CBS
show
Open.
up.
Yeah, that was a CBS Open free. All right, man. So here we are, man. Salem actually with the Bayonetta 2-1. We have a mistake on the Bayonetta 1, but obviously like the advances that are being made here in this game. Salem already off to a great start, 81 to the 16.
Yeah, that's so much damage coming out from Bayonetta. But remember, they're playing the same character, so Mistake could do that right back to Salem if he just gets the advantage, if he gets that witch twist early.
All right. Well, there's the back there right there. Just kind of pushed him out. Oh, wow, the bullets actually just stopped the rest of that dive kick. Very nice.
Just slinging some more right in his face right there. No hesitation.
And now 115 on Mistake. Salem going to convert into that up air.
I love the way Salem just elects to get back to the ground. So clever.
Yeah. Oh, he waited for the air dodge and Mistake just like that, taking Salem's lead and obliterating.
That was brilliant, man. Mistake played that perfectly. Execution on point right here. Gives himself a small yet fragile lead right now.
I'm going to say the only thing he's ignoring is the fact that Salem won a couple tournaments for this. He is playing like he is trying to take him out right here, right now.
Good way to open up a first game right here. Trying to set the tone against, in a lot of people's eyes, the best player on the planet right now.
Yeah.
That being Salem.
Okay, Salem managed to get through that right there. Knows the pressures, knows the angles that are coming through, managed to run under that. However, Mistake has had the stage control right there. Kind of just gave it up with that heel slide, but gets through that with the bat within.
Yeah, barely getting out of that conversion, so he's going to go for the up throw. No conversion, but he does get the forward air, puts on a little damage. And again, there's a mistake with the witch time. That's like the third time in 30 seconds or something. Throwing it out a ton against Salem here.
Yeah, as you said, man, really has no problem. Just does not use it sparingly, man. Always wants to be thinking about it before you pick an option.
No. Oh, he didn't get down in time. That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Bringing these hits together right now, putting the pressure on Salem. Up and over right there. Uses his own witch time, but does not connect at all.
Bro, he would have killed him with those bullets, man.
Almost blasted. Yeah. Goes to the back air. Nothing just yet. A lot of back and forth between these guys. Good grab by Salem, just kind of catching his bluff. And I heard some claps in the crowd. I'm proud of that.
There we go. Yeah, we brought it, man. Put the song on for a reason. We got him deal with it.
There we go.
All right. Oh, my man actually getting chased up to the top right there.
Salem headhunting right now.
Yeah, you got to watch yourself on that ledge. I mean, that hitbox is so huge. I mean, it's almost like not even worth trying to challenge it as Bayonetta tries to up you back to the ledge. Oh, God. That looks extra scary.
Yeah. That could have gone either way. If Salem just turned around and grabbed him, that would have been curtains for a mistake.
Yeah.
Gets the forward air. Salem trying to connect that dash attack. Goes for the witch time. Nothing happening just yet. But these guys fishing for this final hit.
Yeah, seriously, pressure situation for both these guys.
Whoa.
Oh, and there it is. That'll wrap things up. You know, the fact that he just commits to it every single time.
Yeah.
Reaping the rewards right there. and just snatching that first game from Salem.
Yeah, and we were really talking about like how we thought Salem was going to be able to sniff out the amount of witch times, but he's throwing it out so much. I feel like it's even throwing off Salem how much he's throwing it out. He's like, Jesus, like for real?
I mean, bro, with a counter like that, like how many times can you just not hit a button? You know what I mean? Like if you just keep throwing it out, at some point you're gonna be like, you can't. All right, we're doing it again. You got it, man. Jukes. Jukes. Okay, it's actually an intro. I love this.
Yeah, the crowd loves it too. I know you guys can hear them through our mics, man. They're getting rowdy, and that's what we like to hear from Smash 4 action. But here we are in the game too, and now Salem's like, yo, let me go ahead and use what you're doing.
Dog, I guarantee you that choreography was Salem's idea. He's like, I ain't got no problem timing you out. I'm gonna take a little time off that clock and not even think twice about it, dog. I'm telling you.
Plans within plans. I like that.
As soon as he gets that first time out, Mistakes will be like, if only I had those 30 seconds.
You gonna see him dancing no more.
Yeah, a mistake at the beginning of the second game. Just runs over, booking it like blah, 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 blah. Full stage.
Oh, snap. Is that it?
What?
Okay, he's still on aerial striking right now. Almost getting that second up here. I think that would have finished had he been landed into it. Looking for a ride. Oh, my God, the answer.
You saw a mistake. Go for that the first time, man. Sam's like, anything you can do, I can do better there. Just winds up and gets it to connect.
That was a good commercial, man. What was that Mia Hamm and Michael Jordan or something like that? You remember that joint?
I do, actually.
Yeah,
I actually do.
Good times, man. Anyway.
Do you think the balloon kind of messed up his combo there? It stopped him for a second and kind of stalled the afterburner. I wonder if that kind of disrupted the combo on that one. In any case, right now we've got a one-stock game, 34% differential as Salem knocks the Mistake off the stage.
Okay. Right there, man. Great chase down again. I mean, hold up. That was smart.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
I like the use of backdoor. The platform was moving backwards, gave him a chance to try to go for some kind of follow-up instead of just, a forward throw off the stage. Mistake with an opportunity here after that witch time.
Yeah, but he's already used it so much. I mean, it's going to be a pretty slow witch time this time around. However, he keeps picking up these combos. That is definitely it.
That is it right there. Mistake in the blink of an eye. Just yet again snatches another game from Salem. Wow.
That's me. That was like, that's me.
All right, now, guys, you think this cheery demeanor, these fun intros, Bayonetta intros are going to keep going? Because Salem's now down 0-2. I don't know if he's going to be as...
That's a good question, man. I mean, how...
Let's find out.
Do you want your salt levels to show?
No.
We're done.
We're done with that.
We're done.
I'm trying to win some money, bro. Get out.
Said that choreography is out of here right here. So this is going to be, a test player for Salem. Now, he was already facing a situation similar to this yesterday against Fatality. Was down 2 games, was able to pull off the reverse 3-0. So no reason to think he's out of it just yet.
Oh, gosh, there's the witch time on the side, but he's going to use that ledge invincibility. Very smart mistake. And, yeah, you mentioned that that reverse 3-0 on Fatality, but remember, Falcon, a very exploitable kind of telegraph character. Right now, Salem is fighting himself.
Yeah. That's all you can really say right now. And honestly, man, I'm loving the way the fact that this is even going down the way it is. Everyone probably expecting Salem to go ham, get this quick 3-0. And Mistake said he got something to say about that.
I'm telling you, man. And you put it perfectly, man. He's literally fighting himself like a mirror. A black mirror, if you will. And this plot just as intriguing, if you will. Shout out to Netflix.
Yeah, I really got to finish that episode. I'm like 2 more episodes left.
We got plugs for days.
Here we are, man. Good grab right there. He saw him trying to run in, probably expecting him to go for a defensive option. Gets his own grab. Another one. No damage. Salem really out here to play this time around. 22% to the 144. No witch times have really been a factor yet either.
Yeah, Salem's playing his game now. It looks like, when you play friendlies with somebody for a while and you're going different characters and you're having fun, and then it's like, last game of the night. All right.
Uh-oh. All right, looking for a big pickup right here. Not going to get that leg drop.
That would have been a beautiful pickup, though.
Yeah, that would have been pretty nasty right there.
He almost got another pickup, though. Look at he's managed to rack up this damage. That rage does not matter anymore because he's off of that stock. So, great stuff to Salem with the great back air.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I like it. Salem is definitely picking it up right now. Starting to find his stride here over Mistake.
Yeah, looking very comfortable. And there he is throwing out 2 witch times in a row, just kind of using it himself. Maybe putting that seed of doubt. We talked about it from Mistake. He uses it there. He's on the stage. Double back air.
He's definitely
done. It's over.
It sealed the deal right there.
I love the offstage play by these guys.
That was like one of the smartest uses of witch time I've seen today.
Seriously.
And here is another one. Tries to get himself a little combo started, land on the ground, gets the pick up. Beautiful stuff here from Mistake. Oh, snap. Oh, okay, gets out of it.
Mistake now on the verge of a 3-0 against Salem, who barely gets through the witch time. So close on that
Can't
one.
even call that a witch. That's a witch millisecond. Like, Jesus. Witch moment. Like, uh-oh. Gets out that situation yet again, though.
Yeah, Mistake has done an excellent job bringing this one back. Salem was such a dominant force in the earlier half of this matchup, but that is merely an afterthought as the Salem is running this tournament, eliminated 3-0, courtesy of intentional. What else can you call him?
Again, man, the only mistake that was made here,
There's got to be a better word.
the only mistake that was made here was people thinking that Salem was about to take that. I mean, we all thought Salem was coming through. He was going to put the paws on him.
Put
and
the
the only
screws
person,
to him,
the only person who got the stilettos to the head was him.
I mean, we know how many times, again, we know how he's won these big tournaments. He's been through the loser's bracket. So, being in a loser bracket, almost tailor-made for him to make that kind of run again. But cut, a little bit short right there, running into a very potent, and like we've been saying, on the rise, Bayonetta in the form of Mistake. So well done to him.
Yeah, and part of me wonders, you guys remember that speech that he gave at the Smash Keys last night where he was like, I'm probably going to lose. I always think I'm going to lose. I mean, that's not the attitude of a champion. Why are you saying that stuff,
I'm sure somewhere right now Zero's like, yes. But he's still got one more Bayonetta to deal with. So, I mean, Mistake still got his run going on.
Yeah, if Mistake gets his hands on Zero,
that was incorrect.
He's beaten him before, so.
So, yeah, I mean, regardless of saw in the bracket, Mistake did just win that. So,
did it say the
yeah,
other
it said Salem won.
Oh,
yeah, Mistake did win
Somebody
that.
didn't put it that prematurely.
I'm saying, that was just like yesterday on the Smash Masters, bro.
Somebody had a side bet they was trying to rig up, man.
So here we are, man. We got our next matches up here. MKLeo versus Wadi and Zero versus Mr. R. Try to figure out who's coming up first. But I would definitely like to see the MKLeo. So Zero versus Mr. R. Okay,
Yep.
They actually haven't played this season either, but
And you guys can't see this, but in production we have like a thing of like spreadsheets of tournaments and like placings and whatnot. We just had to like adjust the zoom so we could see all of Zero's placings because good God, this man first. It's unreal.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous when you really it's one thing, to recall is, how well he's done. When you see it just laid out right there, it is something truly extraordinary, man.
Yep.
There's that lone rogue 49th placing right there, but when you really look at a tournament like this, 5 members of our top 10 on the current PGR all finished in 33rd. That's
unreal.
Pretty insane. I'm talking about Ally, Abadango, you know what I mean? Like players like that. It's absurd.
Yeah. Abadango, one of the few players to pick up Bayonetta, and his results have seen kind of a slump. I mean, we've seen moments of brilliance from the guy, but unfortunately he's just not. It's interesting because he's not performing as well as he did with Mewtwo. Meanwhile, we've got Wadi sitting pretty in winner's semis of this tournament.
He has not abandoned that character. We'll see him use a dash of Rob here and there. Obviously we've all seen that, but he is pretty much, for the most part, he just sticks with that Mewtwo. He doesn't believe he needs anybody else.
Yeah.
And with that 3-0, he had to advance into this top 8 over a mistake yesterday, showing you exactly why. But again, Ally, Larry, Zach, Abadango, and DeBuzz all sharing 33rd placing at this event, man. That just goes to show you, man, the talent pool for this game is it's limitless.
Yeah,
exceptional.
But Mr. R obviously going to keep to his wits, trying to get into this top 8. Going up against a man who's played quite a bit, and it's no slouch to get in a couple games, even a couple sets off of. Nothing to say that he's won the tournament over Zero just yet, but you saw that time when he did reset the bracket at Royal Flush, and a very close set also at Dreamland. So, here it is again. Let's see what happens here at Super Smash Con between these two competitors, TSM Zero and newly found Beast Coast, Mr. R.
And let's check out Mr. R here. Actually has his token on Cloud to start out. We've seen the Cloud a bunch, most prominently at Royal Flush, where he had that heartbreaker of a grand final set against Zero. That's kind of been the story of these two. Mr. R always so close to clutching it out. Maybe today, here at SmashCon 2017, will be his day.
You never know, man. I mean, you look at the list of people who have been defeating Zero, starting to get a little more consistent than days have passed, especially when you compare it, something, as early as last year. It's pretty ridiculous. And remember, in grand finals last week of Lotus City 5, Tweak was able to dispatch of Zero with none other than Cloud right here. So this could be a good omen for Mr. R.
Mr. R's Cloud's looking pretty nice lately, too. I mean, there's definitely been times when he's been tweeting out that he feels like, Sheik has been kind of slipping. So whenever he feels that way, he goes to Cloud, and he's like, tweet later, today's the Cloud day. So, thanks for the weather forecast. We'll see what happens here on Lilat. Not too much on the board just yet, man. And 40 seconds gone, and haven't even hit 50 between players. So
yeah, these guys playing very safe. I feel like part of it, Mr. R, just he knows that Zero can just be the cloud destroyer. He just gets you off stage and kills you super early. So he's trying to hold that center stage, not get too close to Zero unless he has a plan.
And even with that knowledge, you know, of what Zero can do against this character, you know, me and TK, you know, you look back to yesterday.
There it was.
Oh,
can we get the kill first? Dang.
that's actually OD.
There you go.
But no, like I was saying, like yesterday, you know, I know Mr. R used Chick to dispatch a Dyer's Diddy Kong right there, but just elects to go Cloud against Zero, man. So it's definitely, you know, a player-specific character, I feel like, for Mr. R.
All right, Mr. R right here. Got some decent damage on the... Oh, man, that could have been terrible for us. Yeah, I don't think he was going to die to it just yet. Pretty good blast on here on the stage. What? Wow. Wow, yeah, great catch. Pretty little down smash coming in from Zero, so he's going to keep it going. Got a little lead, and he alleviated that pressure of having that limit on deck for Mr. R, so...
Yeah, that was a huge deal getting that first stock off, and really, he popped that down smash right before Mr. R could have used that up B to snap to the ledge. You see a lot of Clouds do it when they're a little bit above, just to make sure they get to it. Zero just had it scouted.
Nice patience there, waiting for that spot dodge, the anticipation. Right on the money for Zero. Oh, I love that up tilt. That was so good. Like,
just pulling him from under. Awesome stuff from Zero there. Right now, 123% Mr. R has that limit on deck, but he doesn't want to let it rip unless it's 100% guaranteed.
His best situation, best case for him is if he's able to get this kill right here and preserve the stat boost of that limit break would be terrific right here. I mean, 135, Zero's not going to survive too much. What about getting that hit first?
One of the things you see Clouds do a lot when they have this limit is when the Diddy pulls out a banana, you can throw that limit blade beam through it, and it'll catch Diddy in the lag of throwing the banana. I'm sure Zero has that scouted out, but just be on the lookout for that. And with that back air, Mr. R sealing off the first stock.
Yeah, but already at 52%, still got limit. Hasn't really been forced to burn his by any means on recovery yet. So taking a big factor out of Zero's normal gameplay is keeping you off the stage.
Yeah.
Which is good for Mr. R, but Zero's on stage, something to scoff at either, man.
Right.
We just know where he's good at. Where he's excellent at. Again, another throw, pushing him off. That journey about as unsafe as a double laser from Melee, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that aggressive option.
Gotta know better here.
That one.
All right, preemptive up B. Oh, but Zero able to force, I believe, a forward air in there, if I'm not mistaken, and just close it out with the down smash, ending the first and second stocks the same way right there. Well done to Zero.
Yeah. I'm surprised he got that forward air out of there just that quickly. I'm sure he was just smashing it. Yeah. On the C-stick.
I said, that frame data, man. Frame data coming out. Looking real good for Diddy Kong right there. So we got the switch over to the Sheik.
I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, I mean, especially at the first game, I feel like that was a very close game. He happened to get put in a bad position one time, pretty much. Other than that, that was just solid gameplay from both players.
Yeah, I definitely think that was winnable. Yeah. I'm a little shocked by this.
Well, again, the majority of the tournament, he's been playing that Sheik yesterday, to advance through a lot of these matches. And I kind of get it, you know what I mean? You do have that past data, you know what you're getting into. If that first game doesn't look too good to you, despite how close it may have, seemed on paper, maybe in his mind he's thinking, I don't want to wait till I'm down 2-0, you know what I mean? I want to bring out the Sheik now and see if I can change that into my favor. We know Void did pretty well against Zero up until that game 5, yesterday, so.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. R knows what he's doing here.
That man's actually going ham with the dunks, though. I love seeing that, man. Even if it doesn't kill, I just like seeing Diddy's down there. Oh, my. All right, trying to get himself back to stage. Managed to do that, but even so, had to air dodge, grab that banana, and just getting caught.
Wow.
In a situation where you usually see Zero getting caught, he's over here taking a page from people's books.
Yeah, excellent use of that second jump, just jumping up, catching Mr. R up at the top of the stage, and ensuring that up air was going to kill. Now at only 68% against Sheik. Mr. R has his work cut out for him.
That perfect pivot was nice.
It was beautiful.
That was crisp.
So much damage out of that jab. That's not fair.
Yeah.
All you did was hit one button 3 times. Like, come on.
I mean, I was looking at the damage difference between this and Melee. Man, I don't even complain no more, man. My mom did 10. Toon Link's mom did 10, or Young Lee's mom did 10. I was like, I'm good. I'm not complaining ever again. So here it is. Gets that stock in record time, 25% on him. Nothing too crazy for him yet. Ooh.
Set up their double back air right now. Zero with a moderate percent lead. He's going to extend it a little bit with that grab combo. Diddy ever gets his hands on you, it's basically free damage.
That it is. One thing about Mr. R, though, man, if he's able to, get his hands on you, for a couple of seconds, man, you're not playing the game.
Yep.
Yeah. She just extend so well. Oh, but right now, Zero on the verge of extending this lead into a 2-0 situation. Mr. R can ill afford another mistake here. The pressure all on his shoulders right now.
Yeah, this man has pretty much kind of given this stock away. I mean, they started off on even footing, and now he's actually kind of firing back. Oh, Zero just barely avoiding that hitbox right there.
I like his delay on that right there. Oh, no.
Wow.
Just kind of gave it away right there.
Mr. R fighting back. He must have heard me.
Yeah, Mr. R, take a deep breath, man. You just cheated death on that one. And right now, he's coming back. He's only got maybe a 40% difference between these guys. He might be able to do this with a few more strong conversions. Like that one there.
He is finding him right now.
Okay, what an aggressive option for Zero to get back to stage right here. Finally gets himself some stage control as well. Mr. R. Now, wow. And great jukes twice right there. He actually monkey flipped over the second attempt.
Wow, he got that?
And he got the stock and the game. That is crazy.
too. I didn't think he was going to connect
that. Fish, I thought Zero had enough time to jump away or air dodge some sort of countermeasures right there. But, really, Mr. R, you said he cheated death. I mean, that might as well have been a new cut of Final Destination with that one. You know what I mean? Because you look at the fact he threw that bomb out. Zero was right there with that up smash completely. Could have been a turnaround, down tilt, up smash, forward smash, anything.
Could have been anything on earth.
So many more options right there. A very rare but costly mistake for Zero.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's one of those things, too, that we saw. If you guys, cast your mind back to when Nairo was trying to get that win on Zero, and he kept throwing it away, kept making these mistakes. Very uncharacteristic, while Zero was just like so tight, so perfect, And seeing that level of misstep from Zero on a stage this big, when this much is on the line, that's very uncharacteristic.
Yeah. So here we are, man, out to game 3 here, We were really thinking Mr. R was not going to be able to run away with that. I mean, he had 120% on him by the time he only put 13 on Zero. And next thing you know, managed to have an explosion of just momentum, led him to getting that game. So let's see if he can go ahead and carry that momentum into this third game. And he seems like he's doing quite well. That was beautiful. I know he wanted that to send out, but still got a lot of damage off that up tilt.
Yeah, really good placement right there. Now with a slight lead right now, working on it here, banana in hand. Guys always trying to play around each other. It's such a tight neutral game these guys have.
Okay, scooped up. Good stuff right here. You see him kind of just fleshing out the neutral game real quick. Had to get himself that banana right back in hand and wants to have all the tools available for him. Oh, okay, that's the unfortunate right there, man. You hit the old lounge after the bouncing fish.
Yeah.
The worst feeling.
Oh, nice catch right there.
Oh, I like
hesitation.
that.
Love that nair right there. Just fearless play right here on the part of Mr. R. And he's going to whip around right there. Couple of thick legs coming into Zero space, and that's going to be a stop.
Now, I have a question. Do you think that was an intentional cross-up, or was that a reaction?
I believe that was intentional. We've seen him use that forward smash a couple of times. He's pretty much committed to that option when he throws it out.
Yeah. So now, man, Zero actually going to be down in the first stock for the first time this set. And I like that. No, I was going to say that earlier when he saw it hit Zero pretty far out. If he had needles on deck, I'm sure that would have been a confirmed stock.
Yeah.
All you have to do is clip him once. One needle out of the 6 is all that matters.
Oh, I like that patience by Zero. And it's going to pay off right there. Gets the stock, only facing a 20% deficit. Things not looking too bad for him right now.
Yeah, he had Mr. R so scared on that platform, just waited for the banana to bounce off the shield and then drop under his feet. So smart by Zero.
Right, starting to get it moving right now. Mr. R.
Every bounce fish just finding his spot too, man. That's good stuff for Mr. R right here. Getting max damage off that. Oh! Okay, right back into it.
Right. Oh, and Zero, I think, getting a little itchy on that one. He jumped up and used the fair before Mr. R even committed to anything.
I would agree with that, man. Mr. R, I just feel like he's always been one of the players who just has a better understanding of how to deal with Zero's ledge pressure. Doesn't find himself getting overwhelmed too often.
I wonder if Zero's a little shaky. We're seeing these weird, kind of chinks in his armor. I don't know if that might be indicative of how the rest of this set is going to go. Mr. R now poised to be heading to winners finals here at SmashCon 2017.
You would have to go all the way back to what the Fox 2, the last time, the only time, in fact, that Mr. R was able to defeat Zero. And that's over a year ago. You know what I mean? That is quite a ways away. So if he's able to get this next game, man, I mean, that's huge.
Yeah.
That is huge right here. And he is looking poised to do it.
When we say defeat Zero, it put him out the tournament, Yeah. He did get one more defeat on Zero. at Royal Flush.
That's true. That's elimination style.
Yeah, but it wasn't. He didn't eliminate it. Zero managed to come back and take that win. So regardless, man, that's just, you can see the road that is traveled right here is definitely the one less traveled if Mr. R ends up taking this win. But it's a hard-fought road indeed. Got a lot of coaching here from Pierce, and I think Boyd was Mr. R's coach right there. So hopefully some good advice coming out for both of them. We're gonna get right back into the mix.
Yeah, that was the emergency call from Zero, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, I need something to get me out of this situation. And I wonder if it was one of those things, like in baseball, you call the coach to the mound and you just say, hey, you doing okay? You all right? Just kind of a mental checkup, because Zero, I don't want to say he's playing sloppy, because he's not, but just these rare missteps on certain situations. And if that was a reset, that would have been just a disaster for Zero.
Yeah, that was going to be a confirmed like 70% right there.
Yeah.
Like, had he got that reset. But either way, now whatever Pierce has told him, Zero seems like he's got himself a little bit under composure right there. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, this is why I'm really glad of the fact that Mr. R didn't hesitate to bring out his Sheik, in a Game 3 situation, because he could very well be down, 0-2 right now.
Yeah.
Nah, this Sheik is definitely looking like it is the answer right here. Going neck and neck with Zero. One game away from winners finals.
All right, managed to flip right there and land on that platform with the less laggy landing that time. So good stuff, little mix up here from Mr. R.
Yeah, and I love it when Mr. R kind of dials back, pulls the throttle back a little bit, uses those needles, plays a little bit defensively, takes that free damage.
He is all over this man right now.
He's chasing him all over the stage.
Oh, that was a beautiful grab right there. No hesitation. He's going to let that up air fly.
Yeah, I think he caught Mr. R pressing a little bit too many buttons, trying to feel himself a little bit too much.
Let's get up on that ledge a little faster than that. Managed to roll on again, and the up tilt almost registering just a little too late for Zero there. Looking for another one. Wow, he really wants that up tilt. But the only thing he takes is a forward tilt to an up air. Lands off the stock. Yeah, that was a little bit of a reach right there from Zero.
Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't see a grab from Zero in that situation.
I mean, he had him stuck in his shield. He just really wanted that up tilt, man.
Yeah, it seems a little uncharacteristic right there. Just, kind of desperate to take the stock, and unfortunately ends up losing his own. He's going to be able to connect these last part of that up smash to keep himself alive right now, but Mr. R is looking tremendous.
Yeah, this is looking like winner's bracket Zero, not loser's bracket Zero. I don't know what to say. Mr. R just kind of running all over him. Zero is bringing it back, and all he needs are a few grabs. Here we go. These conversions going to do a ton of work for him.
All right, let's get through there again, man. He saw the pressure start to mount. Kind of alleviated that, and nice little neutralator to stuff that monkey flip.
Seriously. Mr. R just one step ahead of Zero. You can see the difference right now.
Yeah. Excellent forward air. Tries to catch him with that nair. That nair for Sheik paying so many dividends when they try to pick a ledge get-up option. He does it again, and he just chases Zero to the center of the stage.
Man, it's such a good option. I mean, it covers so much, man. Just that lingering hitbox is just enough for him to lead into so much, regardless of what part of the hitbox hits. So Zero, though, trying to get himself back into the game right here. Only down by about 20 to 30%.
He's really trying to get that banana conversion, but Mr. R all over it. Excellent spot dodge on that monkey flip. That's actually incredibly hard to react to, but Mr. R had it scouted. He is in the zone.
Almost surprised Zero didn't wait for that air dodge.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit of a mix-up right there, but nope. Wow! Is tremendous right there. Zero narrowly survives.
That was big right there. Yeah, as you said, man. Zero barely surviving, almost getting the finish there, too, trying to take it to this game 5. Mr. R's got to get back on stage. He gets himself back on ground here, though. The back air.
He's able to sneak it out. That aggressive option. Zero trying to recover. Mr. R with the down smash. I'm a little surprised by that. Goes for the bouncing fish. There was no way that was going to connect. There's the dash attack. Yeah.
Yeah, looking for that. He was looking for that roll on the first time around, but again, 2 roll-ons after that now. But the banana was going to go ahead and thwart any type of pressure he could have put on because of that.
I'm sure Zero's heart is pumping. He uses that monkey flip. We've seen him lose entire sets to that before.
I'm telling you, he's lucky Mr. R just, did not have that one scouted.
Right.
Could have been disastrous here.
Very
one good final blow on the horizon for one of these guys. Game 5, or is it
still
all
looking
going to go ahead?
Good stuff to Zero. The great confirm from the down tilt into the back air. Thought he was going to go for another down tilt up smash. I'm sure he probably would have popped out of it, but he knew exactly what finish he needed to get that stock off. And here we are out to game 5.
Incredibly tense finish between these two guys. Zero, just one of those players that steels himself He's like a metapod, dude. He's just constantly hardening. And then he bursts out with that. Don't look at me. He bursts out with that incredible down tilt
And
to back.
you complain about DBZ references.
I only know Gen 1. That's the only one I know.
You got it.
Who does Metapod turn into? Beedrill?
Butterfree.
Is that it?
Butterfree.
Whatever, dude. There are too many of them. I don't know.
There's like 700 of joints now. Oh my God.
That's the thing about Zero, dude. When he's like, when his back is to the wall and when he's down to that 1 HP, oh my God, does he become impossible to kill.
And you know what? Things just, perhaps got a little bit harder, man, because, we push it all the time. That game 5-0, that final boss mentality he has slain many a foe who have challenged him. Mr. R has been on the receiving end of that before, man. Will this be different? I don't know. We're going to find out. Zero, you have to even take a percent thus far. Already out the gate, just swinging.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those situations where, if you end up losing here, like, in a very dominant way, it's that, man, I had such a tense moment and I could have won with one more hit in that last game. That set could have been over, and now here I am in my 5th game, expending even more mental energy to take out this beast that is Zero.
Yeah, we talk about momentum a lot in this game, but, I mean, that Zero just kind of stomped out Mr. R's fire, I think, with that back air at the end of that last game. He was at 172, I think, just incredibly high percent. Now Mr. R has to work for an entire new game.
No doubt about it, man. And this is not the way he started off the last one, man. Trailing quite a bit, about 60 here. Zero just unloading and unleashing here. Oh, great catch with the nair, but Zero still having that jump. Able to get back safely here, and that tomahawk was beautiful. Continue to put himself in good situations.
All right. Okay, it looks like he's trying to get back on stage right there, but getting thwarted out one more time.
Zero just makes it so difficult to get back onto the stage. That's definitely where he, that's his bread and butter. That's where he lays his head.
Absolutely.
The grab right there, man. No one knew he was going to wait. And there it is. Now he's starting to wait for these air dodges this time around. So I think that was one of those situations where I think Mr. R might have been able to get, and he hit the banana on the way out.
I was going to say, that's probably going to wrap it up. Little sleight of hand there by Zero. I'm looking at the banana, but those hands were moving in the form of that up tilt.
Yeah.
This is not looking good for Mr. R, who, again, historically has had so much trouble closing out these sets with Zero. He's now in this Game 5 situation. He's down a stock. He's got to figure something out quick.
Right? Beautiful stuff yet again from Zero, getting those jabs into the mix. I mean, right now, Mr. R just having the hardest time trying to figure out a way to get this stock off. I mean, he's only got 90% on him. You could probably get an up smash kill, but how often do you see those? The footstool? Right back to it, though.
I love reactions from the crowd on footstools that, they're not going to go anywhere, but they just look cool.
But they acknowledge them, you know what I mean? Like, all right, we see you. Intentional or not, we see you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Mr. R needs to see this first stock, Zero, disappear quick, fast, and in a hurry, man, because things are snowballing out of control right now.
Yeah, this is looking disastrous right now. He's just getting bust. This is looking very bad for Mr. R. He's about to get lapped in percent now.
Oh, my God. Here we go. The up throw. Okay, this time going to jump out of it. No air dodge. Give it up. Mr. R, as you said, man, still about to get lapped in percent. Already got 99% on him. But, you have to recall back to that third game. He was very close to losing that as well and managed to make an explosive comeback. So I don't want to count him out until the stocks are gone.
Yeah.
Wow, and there it is. Bounce fish. Not enough, though.
Jeez.
Hanging in there. My goodness. 141. Definitely the ability to just preserve these stocks has been the saving grace for Zero, man.
Yeah.
And right now, it's becoming Mr. R's downfall. Was looking poised to trade that R in for a W, but Zero had second thoughts here. Scrapping off stage, waiting till the very last minute, and makes it back here to barrels.
That was the aggressive push. He actually curved to go into Mr. R so he would make it back onto the stage. Zero knocks Mr. R into the loser's bracket after a very close set. Long live the king.
What is it with Sheiks in Game 5s against Zero? Boyd yesterday, tremendous play, games 1 through 4, blown away Game 5. Mr. R, same strategy right there. 1 through 4, tremendous. Game 5, just a blowout. That Game 5 mentality that Zero has, just something that just truly sets him apart.
Just trying to make sure.
I'll sit back. There we go.
Anyway, that Game 5 situation. That Game 5 situation, very tense, very uncomfortable for Zero. But he always finds. How can you do that? How long do these cards?
I don't know, man. It's extra long. But yeah, man, as you said, that Game 5 situation, Zero, we always call him a different beast, man. That's the final boss battle. Like, even when you get his health down, he gets that regeneration, gets 75% of it back. You're like, I'm still in this. Yep. I'm still in this. So there it is. As you can see, Our losers bracket is starting to get updated here. We got Mistake over Salem, Nairo over Shoyo James. And that was our first side of winner's side, so we'll see where they end up landing a little later. But that means that Mr. R will be heading over to losers bracket. And I hear the crowd getting hyped because that is all for Wadi, bro.
Yep, Wadi, the MDVA native, actually from Virginia. He's kind of a Wi-Fi warrior. He started showing up to Xanadu's and took the region by storm. He is our #1, and listen to this crowd.
You know, this crowd is electric for Wadi and for good reason. You know, again, this is homegrown talent right here. As you said, Coney started, you know, all the way back even in Brawl, AIB, man, he was one of those Wi-Fi goons that you would often see up there, man. Never got an opportunity, though, to travel to tournaments until he finally procured a vehicle, started coming to Xanadu and just handing out those L's routinely. You know, obviously had a tremendous game against Mistake yesterday with the 3-0 to qualify for this top 8. But he's going up against the beast in the form of MK Leo, somebody who, as of late, we've seen struggle at his last 2 S-tier events, that being Evo and DreamHack Atlanta, you know, failing to qualify for that top 8. Roared back in a big way last week at Smash Factor, defeating Mr. R from the loser side of the bracket as well right there with that Marv. So he's definitely back in form here in a major way. Tall task ahead of him here for Wadi, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, as you said, man, we were wondering if MKLeo was going to be all right for a bit. You know, those last 2 tournaments were not looking good for him at all. 65th at one, 17th at the other.
After getting ranked #2 right there.
Yeah, immediately
after. Yeah, right? That's crazy.
And so it's like after that, you know, maybe he just need a little time to recompose himself, and here we are right back on the winner side of things, where you would expect him to be, being #2 in the world.
Just to give you guys a heads up, Wadi is actually number 46 on the PGR. He kind of snuck into there. Unfortunately, he really only has a ton of local level experience. He does have some, you know, kind of major level, but a lot of them are kind of C's or B's or A's.
Yeah.
Very few S level representation. He did get 13th at Evo very recently, which was a huge, you know, that's a feather in his cap. Meanwhile, Leo getting 65th, like we talked about before. Kind of a shame on his part, but Wadi showing up with this Mewtwo. He is not giving up on the character.
Not at all, man. You know, we alluded to the fact earlier that Abadango kind of abandoned this character, man, and maybe abandoned a little bit of hope right there at 33rd for Bayonetta, man. But Wadi, again, besides the little peppering of Rob, has stuck true to the Mewtwo, and, you know, single-handedly for the most part is advancing and keeping its metagame alive. Going to be interesting to see who MK Leo uses to combat him. Looks like he's going to go with the Cloud. We've seen MK Leo actually use a variety of characters as of late, not just the Cloud, man. I think about that Marth last week. I think about that Corrin he used the dispatcher of Salem to qualify himself in the top 8 earlier. So, you know, a lot of swordsmen on this man's side.
All right. So we're striking right here. I guess this is not the national, let's start at Smashville type deal that we used to seeing here, but
I thought we were in MDVA.
I mean, well, he all the way from Mexico, man. He don't got to
that's true.
rules.
Where they do that at, man?
Yeah.
He said, ¿qué? ¿Qué?
¿Qué Smashville?
¿Dónde está la Smashville?
It's like on the screen and he's still asking. It's right there, man. All right, here we go. Out to game 1 here. You can hear the crowd erupting, and we are about to erupt just as well as we get into it, man. It is a very high-flying match and a very important match here for MDVA as a state. You know, they really want to see Wadi excel, but MK Leo, no slouch to get in the grand finals or winners finals by any means.
No doubt about it, man. You look
second in the world.
You look back to Melee, we saw Zane defeat SFAT, one of the best in the business. Wadi looking to have similar success here in Smash 4. The benefit to Wadi, though, he is playing on the winner side of things, so if things do go a little bit of awry, he will get a second chance, man, but I'm sure he's not thinking that far ahead, looking to handle the task at hand against a very game MK Leo.
Yeah, he actually exploded out of this game with a 63% advantage, and then he got over Cloud once. That's just one of the things this character excels at, especially with a player as deadly as MK Leo, with these up airs keeping Wadi up in the air.
No doubt about it.
You can definitely see both of them trying to play that. I'm trying to be on the ground way more than you type of style. Problem is I feel like he definitely had that read. I'm surprised he even got that shield out in time, but that was some Mewtwo privilege. Something like, I don't know what that was, but
I mean, you want to talk about Mewtwo privilege, you see those 3 air dodges in a row. Wadi been known to kind of throw that out constantly, and it's kind of been his bane if a player can really adapt to that and punish it consistently. So we're going to have to see how MK Leo, you know, kind of forms his play around that.
Yeah, as I was saying, you know, even with Wadi managed to put MK Leo in the air, man, Cloud just has way better landing options than Mewtwo ever would. So, you know, it's just 20 hitboxes. Of course, you know, you can try to land with neutral air and maybe catch him, but Yeah, that's a trade you don't want to do. Up here in neutral air is not a trade you want to do. So.
Agreed.
There it is, man. Click back here. Going to take that first stock. MKLeo looking real nice here in this first game.
Yeah, definitely doing a good job here playing these platforms to perfection right here, making it difficult for Waddy to really get in on them and get any kind of string started up. Chase down his arm right now for Waddy, but the evasion from MKLeo, pristine as one would expect.
Yeah,
I love the extension with that up tilt. That was brilliant.
Yeah, you see MKLeo just kind of hopping around the platforms, never really playing with his feet on the actual main, field here. As Waddy has MKLeo in a recovery state, doesn't really get anything out of it though.
There we go.
All right, tries to get himself a grab right there. And he's getting jabbed out of that situation. Unfortunate, but yeah, man, this lead or this chance to get back into this game is just slowly but surely escaping Waddy right here. 81% to a pretty rage-heavy Cloud. This is kind of a problem.
Yeah, the fire is dwindling right now as Leo hitting that back air. The crowd, you can hear kind of a hush falling over it as Waddy's chances are just slipping through his fingers. Yes. Leo just with so much stage presence.
And that's one of the things that's got to, be demoralizing, to Waddy. You hear that crowd kind of getting hushed right there.
Yeah.
And, on the other side, Leo's probably like, yes. Just see. You know what I mean? Like, definitely getting those desired results right now.
This night has become very silent. So I'll say that. Oh, okay. No jumping. Didn't even attempt to go for the up right there. I think he just knew he was way too far away, or at least for it to be safe. That was probably a dash attack waiting to happen. I don't think he was going to be able to grab the ledge immediately. So.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, right there, the first game, pretty much a wash right there from MKLeo. But we still have a couple games on the board before we get to the definitive end to this set. So.
And Waddy kind of he's a very stoic player, doesn't show emotion, doesn't really, complain or show his feelings a whole lot, but you have to wonder if there's any amount of pressure having all of these fans in the crowd, all of their support on his shoulders. He doesn't want to let them down. You wonder if that's weighing on his mind.
He's not allowed to complain.
I agree with you on that one, because even though we have almost a Xanadu-centric crowd, it's not a Xanadu-centric environment. You know what I mean? This is the big leagues right now, man. A lot on the line. They don't get much bigger than MKLeo.
Yeah.
Yep. Right? Good confusion. I like that. He uses that so much more than you see comparable Mewtwo's. He gets that nair, but fortunately for Leo, he pops out on the left toward the stage.
Okay, got that up tilt. Not the hit that he wanted right there. Usually you see him lead that to an up smash, but let's see if he can get that yet again. See that drag down from the neutral air to the up tilt up smash. Pretty easy confirmed right there for Waddy, but
can't help but notice, man, playing a little bit better now that he's, back to that familiar ground, that being Smashville. MDVA, we always tend to start with that stage here.
Yeah.
Waddy playing like he's at home right now.
Oh, I thought he was going to let that one loose. I'm surprised he actually didn't land straight on that platform after the air dodge anyway. So, great stuff or lucky stuff right there for Waddy. MKLeo ends up getting hit by the, oh my God, that was a reach.
Done.
Yeah.
And he's still living?
He does survive. Awesome stuff from Waddy, but that's very scary. I mean, Leo's name of the game has been stage control. Waddy is just getting destroyed on stage for the most part.
Wow.
He stuffs the Shadow Ball with a dash attack.
Just slicing through that, man. No fear of the dark for MKLeo. Tremendous play right there, getting that first stock off.
I'm saying, man. Them Shadow's not going to find him this time. So here we are out to that second stock for Waddy. Still got to find a way to get this stock off. Goes for the forward air, but not enough. And couldn't even make him burn the limit yet. Back throw? Nope, actually going for the up throw this time.
No, not quite. Yeah, he doesn't have any rage. Cloud at 144, but rage is really what drives that throw.
Yeah. Oh my God, he stomped on him right there. I'm not thick leg. Hold up.
Just tossing that blade beam at him right there. Give himself a little bit of pressure relief. MKLeo looking to strike right now.
I'm going to let you know right now, I got hit. I definitely air dodged into the stage. So I got hit.
I'm gone too. Yeah. I'm on game 3, bro.
I wouldn't have been in the tournament, so I respect the honesty, boys. I respect the honesty.
So either way, man, this game is just slowly but surely escaping that up air, almost finishing that stock in record time. Gets a grab here, that's going to be a stock,
yes. All right, so Waddy gets himself a stock right here, and we've seen him make some pretty nutty comebacks in the past. Going to take a Herculean effort right now to do it against Leo, though.
Hey, it's Cloud, baby. You get him off stage, you might be able to pop something out, especially with that Mewtwo Nair. All he needs really is a back throw, but Leo just with such pristine stage control, he's going to make it extremely difficult for Wadi.
Leo really knows how to play that disadvantage state quite well, too. Even so he ate that Shadow Ball, right? And instead of trying to go for anything aggressive, he just ran away. He wanted his shield to be back up. He didn't want to get, he doesn't want any option to ever shield poke. And there's a decent amount of shield poke options, with the neutral air, the up smash, and things like that. So he's like, I'm good. I'm good, bro. So Wadi's coach,
Black Beetle, Black Yoshi.
That's not Black Yoshi.
That's not Black Yoshi.
Not Black Yoshi?
It's Kirby something, man.
Oh, man.
I can't remember. Yeah, I would expect Black Yoshi, but hey, man, hopefully he's getting some.
This
you
is
don't
what
have to
happens
be a
when
top
you don't
player.
go to locals, bro.
You don't have to be a top player to be a top tier coach. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not gonna come at him just yet. We'll see what happens in the third
that's
game.
completely fine. Coach Payne, a walking testament to that statement. Shouts to Coach Payne.
Coach Payne.
Obviously, his services maybe could have been utilized at this point.
Oh, and look at this. So Kiri coming through with Paradin with the translation. So this is a multicultural event happening on stage right now. That's nice.
Yeah, Paradin does speak like 8 languages, though.
Yep.
Shouts to Paradin. We need those.
There.
We need those. I have no idea what Thanos just said, but it's got the crowd hyped. It's probably something about Wadi and MBVA, all that home pride that everyone has here. Let's get into it. That third game here. Wadi still trailing 2-0 to
everybody
Leo,
on stage there. I wouldn't be surprised if they summoned Captain Planet like this. Maybe that's why everybody was so hyped.
I mean, he's a hero.
Wadi needs to be a hero right now.
Can he take his stock down to 0?
Nice, I like that. Can he make it to 0 in winners finals? There we go.
We got.
I'm gonna just y'all got it.
Bars, bro.
Bars indeed. Here we are, man. So 69. Oh my God! Glad he got back on stage. Glad still takes a lot of damage, but at least he kept his stock attack. My boy is moving.
He's swinging right there. Back and forth, hitting action right now.
And this seems to be a huge problem right here, man. This disjointed hitbox of this sword is not allowing Mewtwo to get away with just drifting into him with the neutral air. As much as he probably would want to pull him off the other side, still living just barely.
That turnaround by Leo was flawless right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's just knowing your character, 101.
Jukes.
It is crazy. You see Leo keep expending that limit more than we see pretty much any other Cloud do it. Yeah. He's just content to use that limit Blade Beam. And I think it's because Wadi just is never really putting him on his back foot. Wow. Look at that.
Talk about coming out with an aggressive option right there. You said Wadi uses that confusion quite a bit, but it seems like Leo knows exactly what to do. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to get a stock here.
That's big. That's big. Gets the limit, but not going to matter because the stock is obliterated. Well done to Wadi there. Trying to keep this contest much closer. Just get himself on the board with a game. The crowd has come to life. The Wadi chants filling the Dulles Expo Center right now.
And honestly, a situation like that could be just a total game changer. It could just shift the momentum so suddenly. Wadi came bursting out of this stock, super strong, but Leo gonna try to douse the momentum a little bit. You see him playing on the platform, just being very patient, holding back a bit.
Leo's out of shield options this entire game have been phenomenal, by the way, man. I've seen him punish so many things that I feel like a lot of people would just autopilot the neutral air out. Seen him come out with the down air a couple times, a couple up airs, back airs down. Just he knows the moves he needs to throw out outside of just the autopilot out. So
honestly, his response out of everything has been.
Oh my God! There's a great response, man. The answer has been done. My man has been sent to the loser bracket. Unfortunate for MDVA, but very fortunate for MK Leo. Great performance shown in front of him.
I mean, you still got to give all respect due to Wadi.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's not out of this tournament yet. Took a hard fall right there, but notice each game got closer and closer and closer right there. Just showing he's able to adapt even in those pressure situations that MK Leo put him in. Down, but certainly not out, man. We're going to see a little bit more of him in the losers bracket a little later on. MK Leo versus Zero, man. Almost a fated battle for the winners finals has been set.
Yeah,
man.
It's one of those things that, like, it always, you feel like it's going to happen, and then it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, and now here we are at SmashCon. It's finally happening. Number 1 and number 2 coming up now.
Speaking of number 1 and number 2, you could be number 1 or second player, possibly playing some a new game called Icons. Go to icons.gg, okay? To go ahead and get into that exclusive beta. Get a free exclusive skin. Yeah, we've been playing it pretty much all weekend.
Yeah.
It's really fun, you know what I mean? And I like the fact, it's a little Smash-centric in how they brought out their first couple of characters, but I've been talking to them, and as they continue to develop and release more characters, they're going to be more unique right there. They just want people to be able to get the feel and get involved in it. It's a great thing.
Being frank, I I prefer that. I feel like there are so many games out there that say, yeah, we want to be Smash, but they change up too much. You guys remember PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale? No, none of that here.
I wish I didn't.
This is the Smash experience.
I think you were the only person to play that, man.
I literally played it once.
Okay.
And
I didn't touch it, man.
Dude, remember the Buzz and Adamus were like top 10 in that game?
They were top players.
During like the Brawl era, like they were actually really good at that
Yeah,
game.
it was nuts.
Being a top
so
player
random.
is possible, but is a lot easier to do if you have a Smash controller here.
Is that true?
Controller Chaos. Or anything right there. Pay to win, bro. DLC controller right here. You too could be walking away with such a great controller from Controller Chaos right
All
here.
I'm saying is I use the Smash Studios controller and I drown in pools, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Get yourself a Smash card, man. Save 10% right there. And while you're at it, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to VG Bootcamp on those lovely platforms of Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. A lot of great Smash content coming out of this weekend. You can relive it all or catch up with it on those platforms right there.
Absolutely. Also, check out the VG Bootcamp Network. You can check that out here. For VODs, go to youtube.com/VG Bootcamp. For highlights, go to VGBC Highlights. And for guides, you can go to youtube.com/Gimmer. He uploads some videos to his channel. He's got something about Ryu that isn't actually about Ryu. He puts up all kinds of tech.
That one was good, though.
I love that. Yeah,
up there and everything. That
was really good, yeah. So check out all these channels, guys. Check out the entire VGBC network.
And of course, man, you guys can subscribe here to VGBC if you really like what you're seeing here.
Hey, that's
you
us.
Continue. That is all of us, actually. So if you want to continue to, see
a hot top 8 at low tier City 5 where he was actually able to defeat Zero on the winner side of things and then finds himself yet again in another big time top 8. You can't take anything away from
I
this
love
man.
that, man. I'm starting to love the fact that I see Bayonetta starting to wait for people to air dodge because you know they're spamming it. You know they're spamming it up there. When they start getting those combos on them, they're like, all right, I'm going to wait for you to air dodge and I'm going to pick this combo right back up, possibly get a stock off of it. And there it is. Actually, the stock has been taken with the clean back air. Good stuff to Mistake.
Mistake with the early advantage right now, only 92%. He does get caught on that platform, so 105, but he's not in too much danger. If he keeps throwing out that Witch Time, though, if Mr. R catches wind of that, he can do all kinds of stuff. That was my first thought, is that vanish.
You think he's going to vanish like as soon as it hits the shit? Oh, my God.
That's stock off Mistake.
Oh, and the shot.
Let's go. Now, that's what I like to see right there. You got to put your opponent on notice.
All right. Now, this right here, man, we're used to seeing the taunt to get body combo, but I don't want to call it just yet, man. Enough time has passed where he might be able to get, might be able to alleviate himself away from that one. So let's see what happens.
Honestly, that taunt the body should be definitely like a new category next year.
Yeah.
Smash. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Good nair right there.
Throwing out a nair right there, yep. Nice thumb right there, putting Mistake in a perfect situation right here. Just controlling the right side of the stage. Patience paying off for Mr. R thus far.
And Mistake has to be really careful in how he does that. I see a lot of Bayonettas do that. They'll do kind of the back off into the Witch Time on the ledge. I mean, if Mr. R smells that out, again, he can do all kinds of stuff to take off that stock. Not quite there with that up air.
Oh, the scoop up like that. He got the first hit of up B, kind of traded, and then still got the pickup. That's a little bit of a risky bet right there. I think I saw him try to start a Witch Time, though.
Oh, that's a
doesn't
wrap
matter.
right there. I like how he came off the ledge right there in response to that forward smash missing.
Yeah.
Those smashes of Bayonetta have so much lag, so able to just come off with the bouncy fish, then put himself in a beautiful position to convert off the needles into another bouncy fish, that one being the closer. Mr. R taking a tight one.
That was a sneaky taunt, too, man. If I wasn't looking down, I wouldn't have saw it.
It's because I think he dash danced first and then went right into it.
Yeah.
So he kind of like...
Well, it wasn't like the obvious taunt. She has like a few taunts that are like very, like the one where she does a handstand.
Yeah.
But no, that was the one like, did you just...
Is that his idol animation? You don't really see she stand around too much, so.
Yeah.
But here we are out to game 2. Mr. R taking that first game. I mean, Mistake had the first stock there, but, just could not really get that momentum going back on his side. I saw a couple situations where he was looking for the Witch Time, but Witch Time is out of frame one move. So, you can throw it out, but you got to be a little ready for it. So, and I'm not going to tell you what frame it on because we don't talk absolutes. It's just not frame one.
We ain't got the book. We ain't got the book here.
Oh, love that grab right there. Actually stumping that smash attack attempt from Mistake.
Mr. R, I think, is playing very confident against Mistake. I think, we saw the taunt come out, so it should be pretty clear. But right now, he's just playing like a man possessed. He's trying to get back to zero to get his run back.
All right, coming off safely right there. Smart stuff. Mistake trying to run him down, but no. Star not letting that be the case. Coney, you spoke about how, Mistake loves to use those Witch Times.
Yeah.
you know, you're gonna live and die by that against Mr. R, man, because he's gonna be in those situations where he's able to punish you if you, throw him out a little too much. Too many whips could be deadly right here. Oh, but no whipping on the part of Mistake, able to just keep himself climbing in those skies and gets rid of that first stock of Mr. R.
I'm actually surprised he even missed that first up air, but still managed to clean that one up. And that's what I'm talking about, resilience coming in from his Mistake. He's like, I'm not going to give up my chase just yet, especially if you're up here on the defensive. So.
Yeah, it was just up there for so long. It's so hard to get back down. There's the throw into the vanish. We haven't seen that since 2015.
Yeah, that still works on Bayonetta, though. That's one of the 50-50s that she is, that is only allotted to her right there, It's unfortunate, but hey, you got to have something against the best character.
You deserve that.
It's unfortunate, you got to have something against one of the best characters in the game, so.
Mr. R going for the down throw instead of the forward throw bouncing fish. I think that would have been a little bit more guaranteed damage, but obviously he probably knows something I don't.
Right. Yeah. All right, gets the scoop up. Could be a problem here. Oh, doesn't get that second afterburner. You know he's going to go for the up air. He got that. Still carrying this combo, though. Whoa. Wow, no punish right there, too. Just in his face. I mean, I would just hit a C-stick right at that point. Yeah. I don't care what it is. Like, something's coming out. Like, yeah.
You got it.
That's the witch time again.
Oh, the drag down. Yes.
Excellent work there. And now Mr. R in a favorable position, but he gives up stage control for that vanish, trying to catch Mistake at the ledge. Mistake has to land with lag, but he gets away with it.
Mr. R actually facing the wrong direction right there, mistaking a little bit of a reprieve.
Gets out that situation again. Not used to seeing so much rapid jab. I don't even think he actually wants that.
Yeah.
That's not a thing that Sheiks, often go for. It's just, you want jab one, jab two.
Right.
So that rapid jab might actually be a mistake here.
That's a wrap. Wow.
That's it, yes.
Wow. No hesitation, just lets it fly right there. Mr. R going up 2-0 here against Mistake.
Yeah, he didn't even give him a second to think about it. Like, all right, should I air dodge? Should I just fall? Nothing like that. Mr. R said, no, I'm coming up with you.
Hey, that was the quickest camera change. I feel bad for homie. He just saw himself. Put his hands, as soon as his hand was coming up, it was like, next. Right, so we got a quick coach from both of them. We have the same coach for Mr. R right here with Void. And then Captain Zach, obviously, one of the greatest Bayonetta coaches you'll see of our time. You see him coach pretty much every Bayonetta if he's not already in the top 8 himself. And even if he is, and you're not about to play him, he might still coach you.
It's always him or Pink.
Yeah.
You see Pink Fresh doing that coaching a lot, too.
I always wonder what Pink be saying, though. Yo, like, you gotta stop doing that.
Stop. Stop what? Stop.
Thanks, I guess. Like,
all right, I will. So here we go, guys. Out to this next game. Mistake on the verge of being eliminated from the tournament. Mr. R on the verge of moving on to loser semifinals.
They're one game away from getting that, and how poetic would it be, eliminate Salem with the 3-0 only to go up against Mr. R and get 3-0 yourself.
Yeah.
That would be pretty insane right here. I'm sure he has other intentions, other things on his mind right here. We shall see if it's enough.
And I really like the way Mr. R, what he'll do is he'll kind of chase Mistake trying to land, and he won't do anything. He'll just stand next to him and wait for Mistake's next option.
Right.
He tries to punish what he does after making that mistake, not the mistake itself. I like that.
Which is fit. All right, I see what you're doing.
I didn't mean to do that.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
I saw what he was doing there, all right?
I flat out don't believe it when he says it.
My vocabulary is limited, bro. That's it.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, man, a lot of those times it happens to be a bouncing pitch. So, Mr. R, obviously aware of that, is going to be waiting out quite a bit and getting good punishes on those. I mean, you see him wait for those and miss the punish, but, when he finally does start getting those punishes, you're going to be like, okay, we understand. Oh.
Ooh.
That was...
What?
That was...
What the hell? Did he sneak out the up air?
He must have. I don't know. No. It had to be a neutral air or something, or maybe a forward air at the top, because
he had to do something.
He had to do something that was going to actually hit you. Like the up air wasn't going to finish unless he got the last hit. That was crazy.
That was absolutely absurd right there.
So you can't finish yourself off the top. You need to be hit by something, which means Mr. R snuck out some attack. He didn't air dodge. He had to use some attack to knock Mistake off the top.
Well, look, at one point in time, Sheik was Zelda too, all right? Maybe just showing up in spirit right there to lend a hand. I don't know what the hell happened, man, but I damn sure know it just made the highlight reel.
I'm saying, I'm assuming it's going to get nuclear, but I mean, it's all speculation at this point in time. We'll see it later. Let's get right back into this match, man. That was a crazy first stock for both those players. Not again. Okay, this time he's actually going to play it safe. You saw how low he was.
I was careful. And I want to say, they both screen splat, so you're going to see that in all kinds of top 8 hype videos, just so you guys know.
Ooh, okay, I'm thinking we might see that game 4. Almost guaranteed right there. Mr. Ardo hanging in there. Mistake. Relentless on these follow-ups, though. Star able to, though, get back to the stage here, create a little bit of space. I like the dash attack coming through right here, trying to catch a landing.
Another witch time. Mr. R has to be careful in how he approaches this stock here. Mistake trying to chase him with that neutral air. Nothing happening just yet. Gets off the ledge. Yeah, I like that usage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was good scoop up right there. Okay, so definitely needed that one. I mean, still, you know, that first stock is a little crazy. And you have to really think about it like this. So in this game, the first thing you can do out of hit stun is actually air dodge. And then a couple frames after, you know, jump and attack and whatnot. So he had to wait a little bit. Here's the replay. I really want to know what he threw out there. I'm trying to look.
Yeah, I'm looking at that bubble.
Watch the body.
Wait.
Oh, it was a forward air.
Oh, okay. Forward air.
Quick. That was smart.
Wow.
Super smart right there. So the forward air came out, managed to get himself, or steal a stock away, because, you know, his stock was definitely going to be taken regardless. But, you know, instead of throwing out the air dodges he's been prone to, he was like, you know, let me just try this. Let me just try and see what happens.
And it
worked out in his favor.
Definitely one of those times where instant replay is a godsend.
Yeah.
To say the least right here.
Oh, my God. That combo was going all over the place for a second.
Yeah, and you can hear the crowd going nuts. They want to see Mr. R take this set.
Uh-oh. Problem.
Oh, a Mistake caring nothing for those crowd's opinions right now. Fighting for himself right now and doing a pretty good job. Only trying about 40% here. No Bayonetta makes up damage like it's nothing here.
Definitely. Oh my God.
That was so slick.
Oh, but he still made it back, though. Bayonetta privilege all day, every day. But that was a beautiful idea.
Oh, your privilege just got revoked. Mr. R going to take that stock, whether you like it or not. One away from cashing into loser semis. Mistake all the time in the world right there.
Matrix joint, dude. He did the full air dodge all the way through.
What the heck?
You saw that?
What did it? Cody said it's like a full nerd over here, bro.
That was nice. I love that air dodge coming out. You want to talk Matrix moments, Mr. R getting through that entire thing.
Right, here we are. Still, oh, wow. Kind of stuffs out that down air. You know, I've seen a lot of down air come out, but at this point in time, it almost like Mistake is using it as like a bait.
Yeah.
He always gets whatever option he does after the down air. Okay, that heel slide going to get punished. That right there is the difference between if you really know the Bayonetta matchup or not. Big dump, and there it is. That first stock gone, but 86% already on Mistake here.
A lot of ground to cover right here for Mistake. Goes for that advantage right there, not able to find it. And you would hate to lose a stock off one error like that, but Mr. R hanging in there right there. DI on the money.
104%. Mr. R has to play very collected here. It seems like whenever he's doing something, he'll wait like, oh, yes,
beautiful.
There it is. There it is, but he does not get the kill just yet.
Uh-oh. The bat within. Dog, you know, every time that happens, I feel like whoever gets that bat within that saves them ends up winning the game.
Yeah, that's going to be scary.
Shouts to Sale on
not
that
this time, though.
But,
not that time, though.
Not on this day, Mr. R. The R is for relentless, baby, because that's exactly what he was and what he needed to be. 3-1 over Mistake. Keeps himself alive. Well done.
Good stuff, man. Actually saying, so both the Bayonettas are now out of the tournament here. You know, Salem losing to Mistake, and then Mr. R actually taking out Mistake right after that. So great stuff to him. And just overall, great gameplay. I mean, explosive set. You know, see some things you never got to see in that set right there with that kill at the top with the forward air that traded. Beautiful stuff, man.
Yeah, it was incredible to watch, guys. I think that set's going to live on for a very long time. Like I said, in highlight reels and all kinds of different things.
It was just so unbelievable in that moment. You know what I mean? So, great resiliency from Mr. R right there.
All right, guys, and just so you guys know, if you want to support a great cause while you enjoy Super SmashCon 2017, we're building a go-kart to help kids in need. Go ahead and check out. I don't know if we have a short link for it, but if you go to the Super SmashCon Twitter at Super SmashCon, you can check it out at fundraise.gamersoutreach.org. You can check it out, building a go-kart for some needy kids.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like an actual go-kart, if it's like a gaming go-kart.
I'm not sure.
Like that you can push around, like, you know, because like that's what they have in St. Jude, right? Like the carts with the game systems on them.
Yeah, I'm not
right?
sure.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, there we go. So it's bit.ly/SSC17 build go-kart.
I mean, is that? So please tell me that's in the chat somewhere.
Can we have a command for that? That's not practical to just remember offhand. It's in the chat. All right, we out.
All right, guys. So really quick, here we go. We've got Wadi against Nairo. You hear the crowd kind of popping off for Wadi, which is interesting because Nairo, being one of the most beloved Smash Forward players we have, seems like the crowd's against him this time.
Oh no, this is.
I mean, that's that home field advantage coming into play, right?
Yeah.
You know, you can
Right.
you can adore and love Nairo to death. He's a great streamer, a great person, great player, a good ambassador for the community, man. But there's something about playing in your own, you know, your own stadium, if you will.
I mean, it doesn't even matter though what state Nairo's in. You know, as long as Perrin is there, you're not out cheering Nairo fans.
She's leading that charge.
Lead that charge every time. We just heard versus the whole NBVA, and you still like, well, I don't know who won that. Like, I don't know who won that yet. So, we're gonna find out though. The Zero Suit coming out this time around against the Mewtwo. You know, he does have some options. I would not be surprised if he pulled out that Bowser against Mewtwo. Would not be surprised by any means.
It will be interesting to see right here. Been a little while since these two faced off, man. I do remember a really fun set they had at Xanadu that went to a bracket reset, but and some questionable DI on the part of Wadi. I will say that. But that is neither here nor there. We are here at 2017 Super Smash Con. Keep in mind, guys, Nairo coming into this, he's the champion of last year as well, man. And we've already seen him one time this year at MomoCon, able to defend his title to go back-to-back. And the loser side of things are going to be a little more difficult. But you know what? The way this guy's been playing, man, there's no reason to think he can't get the job done. Already won Brawl at this event, too. Just a little side note for you guys.
Oh, that was actually pretty smart. You got the extra damage, too, from getting the extra disabled so he can get a little more charge. I thought he was just going to start charging itself. But, yeah, that was really smart. Actually got on the right side of him, everything. However, the boost kick and that lightweight, but still just heavy enough to lift that stock.
Yeah, just barely. I think both these guys having confirms that would have killed maybe 5 or 10% later, just getting unlucky, and when they got those.
All right.
Oh, wow. What a shadow ball. Just lets it rip and sends Nairo sailing onto the right side.
Yeah, I'm not even sure.
Right in the heels.
I'm not sure when Nairo's going to be able to get through that. I feel like even if he aired out down to the ground, that shadow ball was so big.
I agree.
As soon as he hit the ground, he was going to get hit by, like, the back end of it, so.
Well, Wadi going for that fastball dare. I think he just tried to kind of brute force his way down. He got away with it. Now Nairo, yeah, he was waiting for the roll. Definitely telegraphing that. But Wadi with a little bit of butterfingers.
Yeah, seriously, a rare missed opportunity there for Wadi, not capitalizing on that free damage that did present itself. But Nairo grabbing the wrong way right there.
Yeah, I feel like Nairo's looking a little bit too far into the future this time around, looking for some rolls or something like that when, you know, the option's just not there. Here it is, though, the up smash. Yes.
That'll be enough to seal it away right there, 72%.
Tickle. Yep.
Fresh tickler, man. Ever since Raw Day.
Can't say the whole thing. What? 85% right now on Nairo. Wadi at 0. I'll tell you later. Wadi is at 0.
I've seen American Pop.
He gets that Shadow Fist 100% on Nairo, who's trying to play very evasive, way above the stage. Yeah.
Definitely having a hard time right now. Wadi making it so difficult. Kind of that lockdown offense we've seen him employ so many times.
Ooh. I'm surprised he actually got through that. That was a slick grab right there, but doesn't get the actual throw. The up throw this time. That stock is gone, and so is that first game. You can see his favorite cheerleaders right there. Yeah. Yes, you got the pom-poms on deck.
MDVA is lit right now.
I don't know if you guys can hear it through our mics.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd is going crazy for Wadi right now.
Firmly behind this young man.
It looks like that's the Wadi section, though, because if you look at that crowd, they're just...
And I'm sure you know, Nairo can hear it, too, but probably not as much in that muffled sound of his HyperX Kyle Stinger's best game and headset on $50. It's a game 2 here. Wadi versus Nairo. Wadi taking that first game pretty dominantly at that. So let's see what happens here in the second one on the oh my God.
Got pineapple.
Oh my God. No, he didn't get pineapple. He just got destroyed, bro. I think he
didn't try and jump and then get caught under the...
I think he got a jump taken before that.
He got destroyed by that down there. Awesome stuff by Wadi.
Yo, get that replay
now goes for another one.
Trying to go back to back right there.
Oh my God, I'm talking about wall to wall, bro.
Wadi is just obliterating Nairo here on his own counter pick right here. Almost, little to no effort on the part of Wadi. Really just feeding off this crowd, which has really come to life here.
Yeah, the energy in the room is just electric as Wadi is just destroying Nairo. There's that Shadow Fist again. He's got him off on the side. All right, I don't know about that.
For a lot right there.
Yeah.
that was an ambitious read.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Here we go. I mean, even when you're this far ahead, though, you can be that ambitious. I mean, I think the biggest pun. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
No.
64 seconds on game 2. Crowd is going crazy for Wadi, who is on the verge of taking out NRG Nairo from
Dad, look at my dude right here. Did you see my guy powered up, though? He was on stage.
He literally took his own gun from him and pistol whipped him with it. That was just so disrespectful.
With the Heelys, like,
Dip.
Die!
That's a Nairo fan. I'm out.
Die!
yeah,
I'm out the venue.
Anyway, here we are out to game 3. This is not looking good for Nairo at all. I mean, he has just not found the tools to get through Wadi by any means. I mean, he's getting some damage on the board, but these stocks are not falling yet.
Yeah, Wadi has just been, unbelievable here in these first 2 games. Really just stuffing all of Nairo's best offensive tools thus far. But Nairo, of course, just going to unleash that quick up B right there. Not to get the stock, but he'll settle for the damage. And it's quite a bit of it to follow.
Oh, and he eats that shadow ball. Maybe a little bit too aggressive for his own good. He does get the down throw into the forward air. But Wadi, you can see how far left he's going. He's totally content to just stay off stage and bide his time. There are these nairs. I think he's going for the footstool setup.
Yeah, somehow Nairo got extra far away from him right there, though. That was his great DI for him or something like that. But regardless, taking a lot of damage, trying to get back down to the ground, finally doesn't. Nairo's over-aggression can sometimes be his bane. Oh,
he's able to make it back down, and Nairo just having difficulty dealing with his Mewtwo air dodge as of right now. Goes for the
that was a punish and a half, but he still got it. Just he could have got it way earlier than that.
Yeah. Could have saved himself some seconds on that one, but right now Nairo at 82%. He's got to be very careful.
All right, one shot of ball out the way, loses that one, does not find the target that he's looking for. So now Wadi, playing the Predator right here. Forward air, very close.
Yeah, finding that shadow claw right there, catches him with the shadow ball this time. Oh, Nairo able to avoid the up smash there.
I'm kind of surprised. There it is, though, another forward air, not going to finish just yet, but that man is getting tossed.
Whoa, and jumps right into the shadow ball, and Wadi evens it right back up with that jump read, but Nairo answering back with those up airs. Wadi able to air dodge out.
I feel like that's definitely a Wadi level read. Does not get that last hit that he was looking for.
What's the punish?
And look at this, just extending that damage. I like the dare, though, from Nairo. An aggressive option to get back down. But Wadi's still on the hunt here. Despite trailing, he is the aggressor.
Yeah, there's a 3-0 chant from the crowd right now as Wadi just rallies, trying to get this last stock off of Zero. Comes out of shield with the nair, tries to chase with the dash attack, but nothing happening just yet.
You can definitely tell Wadi's defense is a little more down pat too with the way he's playing. You're seeing a lot more air dodges and spot dodges and rolls here from Nairo than you are seeing from Wadi. He's very content with sitting in shield because he doesn't have too much to worry about, man.
Yeah.
Oh God, he has to worry about this.
Stun him and down him. Yep. All right, Nairo getting on the board, and he's talking to him. He's talking. Go ahead, boy, talk to him.
Nairo says, that's enough out of you guys. The peanut gallery has no effect here.
That'll put a little hair on your chest, man.
Nairo probably looks straight into people's face, though, so when they start cheering for him, he gonna be like, nah, don't cheer for me. Like, if he wins this, he keeps going, nah, don't cheer for me.
You ain't real.
You ain't real.
You ain't real. Nairo trying to silence the crowd right there. The best way to do that is through W's, man. He has one, but he's going to need 2 more to get through Wadi here on game point right now. Running it back to Smashville we go.
All right, man.
Smashville once more for Wadi here. Trying to make something happen. Hopefully unfazed by that last game.
Yeah. I mean, that was still very much in his control right there.
Yes.
You let Nairo strike. You always say he strikes like a snake, man. You let him get in there, and that venom is coming through.
Absolutely, man.
All right.
Okay, getting behind Wadi right there. I like that grab. Well timed, and then some great follow-ups after it here.
Well timed and well spaced too. I mean, even caught the roll. And Mewtwo has such a long roll. You expect him not to be able to do that sometimes, but just enough range on that tether to grab.
Wadi already at 85%. And we saw Nairo get those boost kick confirms earlier on, but it was at lesser percent. So if he gets that now, it's definitely going to kill. Wadi needs to be careful.
Yeah. Okay, the back air right there.
Yeah, throwing it out right there. And now on the hunt, going deep for that back air. Not going to find it, but just continuing to put this pressure on Wadi right now.
Yeah, Wadi just goes so far off stage. He does not want any of Nairo's offstage offense. He's just content to do that. He knows Nairo can't chase him quite as far as he needs to. Retreating that
Nairo let these forward airs come through.
I'm saying, man, Nairo's getting extra aggressive off the stage right here. Not to say that he's getting punished for it, so it's still fine. But again, man, sometimes that over-aggression can be the problem.
Yep.
Not here, though. Man's looking real good. Got the 137 on Wadi. Still eating some more damage, too, because that bubble damage.
That Nair is just so imposing.
You got to watch yourself, though. Mewtwo with rage. Nothing to sneeze at. He's at 138 right now.
Certainly not. Nairo knows that. I like that. Reacting to Wadi's option there. Gets the up tilt.
Yeah. Checks that roll in right there, you know. A lot of options he could have went for right there, but that was the one that was going to get the stock. So great stuff to Nairo here. Trying to get through. Wadi almost scouting out that flip kick. Would have been real nice for him.
Yeah. And you got to wonder if Nairo's kind of getting a read on Wadi's habits. Wadi known to play the whoa!
If he would have actually got that spike, I think I would have left. that was I need to leave moment right there.
Yeah, that would have been insane. There's the up throw from Wadi. That will take the stock. But you see Nairo kind of capitalizing on Wadi's defensive habits. He's been known to air dodge more, to roll more when pressured. Nairo maybe getting a read on that now.
No doubt about it, man. Definitely exploiting it to perfection here. That's the thing about these best of fives, man. The longer the sets drag on, the more opportunity you have to adapt, and that is certainly what Nairo has done in these last two games. The crowd a bit stunned right now as we are heading to a game 5, and that lone energy jersey in the background. My man, Meta Knight 91, out here repping his boy.
That's what that is?
That's it.
Okay.
Out here repping his boy, man.
And now we've got a Nairo champ.
Suddenly these Nairo champs starting to, all right.
I totally drowned out.
Okay, and I know why, man.
Let's go, Nagger.
Thank God over here. It's like, I'm getting all my boys over here, man. I don't care if you don't like him or not. He see you saying, Nairo, he coming into your face. Get there like, hey, not in this house.
Not in this house, indeed, man. But somebody is leaving this house, man, in 5th place, if I'm not mistaken, because this is game 5. One of these guys going to advance on it to losers semis, man, against Mr. R waiting for them.
Yeah. So Light is the choice against Nairo on this one. Maybe trying to throw him off a bit with an unconventional pick on this one. I did notice that Wadi kept getting caught off the ledge with that paralyzer into the forward smash.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if these weird ledges are going to help or hurt him as he's killed over the top by Nairo's boost kick. Is that going to be it?
Well, that definitely hurt him, Cody. I mean, you can't argue about that one. And that is a tremendous way for, you know, Nairo to start off this final game here. My goodness.
I mean, you could definitely tell that the crowd has powered him up, man. He was fed up with listening to Wadi chants, and he is playing just like that. Now he's going to get another one. Wadi still trying to get back down to the ground, manages to do it, trying to get his own offense going, but God, he has so much to make up right now.
They made the fatal error of pissing Nairo off, to be quite frank.
Yeah.
And this right here is the result of it, just absolutely dissecting Wadi right now.
Oh my God, look at him. He's all over him, man.
Real,
it's like
and now he's going.
so real.
Yeah, he's going all the way off stage this time. Watch the paralyzer off of the side, and again he lands the paralyzer off stage. He gets the.
What up? He's looking right at him. He's looking right at him. He said, "I dare you to come see me. I dare you to come see me."
And just like that, Nairo punishes Wadi for his insolence with the reverse 3-0 sweep. Can I get the camera, please?
Can we get the camera? Can we get the camera?
He deserves it, bro. He deserves it, man. You know when you think,
Technology.
you know when you think you're about to win, and then it just doesn't happen? Nairo let everyone out there know y'all ain't nobody.
That was like an hour. That was like an hour-long game in Monopoly, and then you land on Boardwalk with 3 hotels. You're done. It's over.
You know,
you're done. Bankrupt.
We have seen too many reverse 3-0s to count out Nairo right there.
Yeah.
Wadi was looking tremendous. I take nothing away from that game 1 and 2. Flawless play, but that crowd. I honestly think the crowd woke him up. It ignited something in there right now, and that energy came flowing out of Nairo.
He came through with the "I cannot lose" for real, right there. Like that was beautiful stuff. And that's what you like to see, though. You know, man, when you see, I'm never too much of a fan of someone like getting like 2 dominant wins and then kind of getting washed right there. But you really gotta talk about like the resilience of someone who was down 2-0 to come back and be like, I made the adjustments to know exactly how to beat you for the next 3 games.
Exactly, and I mean, he talked about that. These best-of-5 sets really favor the more, adjustable, adaptable player, and we saw that there in that set as Nairo really adapted to Wadi's habits throughout the set.
110% agreed right there, man. Well done. But we are switching things over. We have some tremendous losers bracket matches, but guess what? We're heading back to winners because our winners finals, which was set earlier, it's going to be MVG Echo Fox MKLeo versus the man out of TSM Camp Zero. Zero noticeably absent last year again from top 8.
Yeah.
Finished at one of his record lows at 13th place, man. But he is back with a vengeance right here. A tall task in front of him in the form of Leo, but he has that positive record certainly as of late. So I'm expecting some good things.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely ready to see this, man. You know, as we said, man, we were expecting to see this so often when Leo first showed up on the scene, you know.
Yeah.
Started coming to America, was doing quite well. Not even doing, he was doing exceptional.
Right.
And then everyone was like, man, I can't wait to start seeing these guys go at it. You know, first time he went at Zero, didn't pan out too well for him. Got a chance to get him at Zero Saga. And then ever since then, you know, Zero's kind of been on a tear. But
yeah, I mean, that was
still,
you know,
man, we love seeing this match go, you know, every time. You know, they end up being best friends and all that, you know, even amidst all that, I guess, crap talk that everyone thought was going on before.
Yeah.
You know, they end up being best friends, training partners, all that good stuff. So I just want to see what happens here as they get into it on the grand stage of Super Smash Con 2017.
Yeah, December of last year, the last time MKLeo took a set from Zero, so quite a while, you know, removed from that accomplishment. Their last exchange being at DreamHack Atlanta, where Zero would go to eliminate Leo out of the bracket in 13th place on the loser side of things. You know, both those guys suffering early defeats earlier on in that winner side of bracket, man. But they've certainly corrected whatever deficiencies were plaguing them at that time, because you don't just get here in winners finals of SmashCon, you know, again, fluke.
Just to give you guys a heads up, if you haven't noticed, we actually have a Marth selection coming out of Leo here. So no Cloud, no Corrin. We're going Marth for this set against Zero. I think that's
actually interesting, because I talked to Zero like a while ago about like why doesn't Leo play Marth anymore. He was like, Leo literally told me he doesn't play Marth because of me.
Wow.
So, like, here and I guess he's gonna try it. I mean, he's got some games to mess around with. I want to see it though. You know, I always love seeing some good Marth gameplay, regardless. But you know, the Corrin got him down here. His Corrin came out sometime in top 16.
Yep.
Netted him a couple wins. Obviously, his Cloud just got him a win here in top 8. But let's see what the Marth can do.
I think the Marth is the right selection. You know, the time he did beat Zero, you know, again, back at Zero quite a while ago, but it was with Marth. And I feel like, you know, this Marth, we haven't seen it as much until Smash Factor last week, where it was kind of reawakened, if you will. You know what I mean?
Like, he
definitely kind of got his groove back with this character. The confidence seems to be restored. And he's going to have to put all of that to use right here against one of his toughest foes to date in the form of Zero.
Yeah, one of the things we can't help but mention is that nobody plays Marth like MKLeo. You got Pug West, you got Mr. E, both very great Marths in their own right, but MKLeo just bringing a whole different style to this character.
Sets the standard pretty high, my guy. And for good reason here, a couple of dancing blades right there on Zero, knocking him off stage.
Yeah, getting that damage right back up to a 1% deficit between, and now actually getting himself a little bit of a lead here. Oh my God, that back here, big time right there. Oh, and Zero, I mean, I'm surprised that she didn't go for the up air. I felt like that would have hit, but, you know, Zero getting lucky, just kind of drifting back to middle stage.
I'll let him go on that one. And MKLeo was actually in a very bad position at the start of this match, but he's kind of brought it back. Right now, only 1% difference between these guys, so evenly matched. There's a down tilt, but he gets out of the up smash.
Oh, almost. Middle stage right there, blessing that man. Oh my God, never mind. No blessings at all.
Not enough charge.
He was a little shook. Yeah, he was a little shook right there.
All right.
That's just great all-stage Marth pressure. You know, Marth having such a big hitbox in front of him when he decides to go for the up B. Had he recovered, like right there, he would have got stage spike.
Right, and we saw some weird missteps from Zero in the set versus Mr. R. Doesn't mean that it's insurmountable. That up smash will not kill because he has no rage. But you have to wonder, is Zero, like, this is weird, you know?
There it is. Great punish, man. That was so quick. That down tilt touched his shield, and I feel like Marth didn't get a chance to pull the sword back. Like, he was already in the air. Like,
Oh, I love that. Leo with these beautiful follow-ups here.
So many conversions, just racking up damage as much as possible. There's the forward tilt off on the side. Zero can't get off this ledge.
Yikes, complete mastery of his character. MKLeo putting you on notice right now.
oh, okay, good up B right there.
Just letting it fling.
Get him out that situation. Not gonna allow too many more hits to rock.
It's a double back air right there. Zero with center stage, but he is gonna get punished for it.
Right.
I didn't expect that.
Right, and neither did Zero.
Yep.
The tipper part of that hitbox coming through.
Yeah, that tipper up B
Zero
tippered
skyrocketing.
tipper dancing blade up.
Yeah.
Good stuff
angling
right there.
it up right there, and he's always smart to do it on a delay for that last hit, because it puts his opponent in position to feel the tipper part. Very smart play by Leo.
Yeah.
I
Again,
think
mastery
Zero
of his
expected
character.
some kind of punish. You know, maybe you'll take, 10, 15 damage. I mean, he was at a high enough percent that, Leo would have only gotten one hit.
Sure.
Don't think he expected to lose his stock for it.
Expected or not, that was the outcome right there. So Leo leading 1-0 right now.
All right. Here we are, man, getting a lot of damage off that dancing blade down. Leo just doing a really good job putting the wall up. God, if that was a tipper, I would have been. What is he going for? I need to know.
I think he was trying to catch him out of barrels or something. Maybe he tried to throw out that dancing blade to stuff it. He went pretty low for that one. Zero, maybe trying to catch Zero, mixing up his recovery. It's going to be the down throw.
Yeah. I guess if he hit him out the barrels, that would have been instant death. He would have just drifted down.
That's my guess, anyway. I mean, these guys definitely playing on another level.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. One of these guys looking to ascend into grand finals. Leo with that first game, really solidly too, right there. Wasn't too much doubt in our minds if he was going to take that one.
Leo having no problem holding those banana, using those other options in hand right there.
Disgusting.
And you saw what he did to actually guarantee that tipper.
Yeah.
You hit the third hit down and then the fourth hit forward so that it put you right in tipper range. Smart stuff from Leo.
Good disjoint on that forward air from Zero there. Stuffing MK Leo coming in. He does it again, and you see him using it a lot more now.
Jeez, I'm surprised he actually got away with that one, man. No magnet hands, it's a little late.
Yeah.
However, he managed to get back on stage here. Looked up. Up air. Not enough.
Ooh, careful, though. Almost losing his stock to that. A lot of item play happening here. That should do it.
Just trading banana back and forth right there. Zero coming up with that first stock, though, at last. Oh, okay. Is that
Dude, I love seeing this.
I love seeing there. I was thinking the same thing. I love it when that pops up and they get some kind of combo off it.
It's always used in such an interesting way.
I'm liking this pressure that he's putting on the ledge right here. You know, down tilt forced him to do something off the ledge, and if he rolls behind him, immediately side B behind him. Quick option. Coming from MK Leo, but still got to find a way to get the stock off sooner than later.
Aggressive option from Zero, bursting off that ledge with the monkey flip. I like that use. There's the up throw right now. Leo just way behind on Zero.
Yeah, Zero.
He's taking this game back.
Definitely kind of got his feel and his rhythm back for this matchup, and he responds in a major way to stocking Leo on that second exchange.
You think we're going Cloud?
I don't know yet.
I don't think we're going to see a switch yet. I think it's going to be a counter pick dependent, but I don't think he's going to get off Mark just yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a 50-50 at this point in time. I mean, the Mark won the first game, lost the second one. You know what Zero does to Clouds.
Sure.
And even though, MK Leo is a different Cloud, it's still Cloud.
Yeah, he puts them in body bags, man. I mean, it's just...
that is the clear sky when Zero comes through.
Tends to be the case,
God.
barring a few exceptions.
Cuts through it. Sunshiny day.
Oh, happy day. Zero walks in here. Anyway, looks like we're waiting to see what happens. We have MK Leo on his counter pick right now, just kind of thinking of, or maybe actually we're thinking for the timeout.
Here we go.
Okay.
I thought we were maybe waiting for his not his counter pick, but his
Zero calls up Tantalus as a coach. Imagine.
but his band.
Oh, here we go. So no Paradin in sight. How are we going to? He does have the notebook in front of him.
He's got drawings in there.
And that's Google Translate. That's Google Translate.
Okay.
On his phone? Probably. I wanted to be.
I mean, I guess so. I know there are sometimes.
Here it is. This is actual Google Translate. Here it is. That would have been funny though. If you said, like, you just show it and then you he just has like arrows, up air, down air.
It's just a picture of a cloud.
Yeah,
like that's it. He shows him the weather forecast for tomorrow.
It's the cloud pointing up. Let's hand him a picture of Randall. Right? Get the point right there.
Oh, see. All right. I feel like that was a little more than 30 seconds, but we
don't have a stopwatch.
Yeah, I don't have a stopwatch this time.
Leo thinking hard.
We need that Chris Bear arm.
Yeah. Shouts to Bear, who is not here this weekend.
Yeah, he said he was going he's hanging out with the wife.
Yep.
Always got to do it sometimes, man.
Good for him.
He made that sound like an obligation.
How dare he?
Dang, man. They can't just be in love?
Yeah, I mean, that's how you met. Yeah, man, I can't come through, man. I gotta hang out with the
old
goddamn wife.
The old Al Bundy. Like, all right.
Anyway, shouts to Love and Marriage, but also shouts to this third game here.
Definitely love the smash right here. These two have been amazing thus far. He's going to game number 3. Lilac being Leo's counter pick here and sticking with the mark as we suspected he might.
Yeah, so Lilac, let's talk about this stage counter pick from MK Leo. Definitely kind of a tri-plat stage, not quite as, ubiquitous as Dreamland or Battlefield or anything. Don't look at me. As Dreamland
that was the word of the day.
Well, you don't see it as much, but I imagine for Marth, it might mess up some of his tipper placements.
I think it actually helps Tipper place things on S Smash on the two side platforms, but the middle one, no.
It can hurt Diddy a little bit more
Yeah.
just because of the banana. It can't get caught up on the platform, so we'll have to see how that comes into play.
I'm looking at it, man. Mark's kind of tall. Man, right there.
He definitely got some height to him.
Probably 6'1".
I mean, that makes Lucina like 5'8", so I can see it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Slice through. All right, Zero able to avoid the last hit right there.
Yeah, great DI, but also I think maybe the stage shift just a little bit and allowed him to get out of there. Going to grab the ledge twice. Zero, I guess he knew, but the F smash is going to ring. Not going to get the tipper that he's looking for, though.
Up on the side again, and historically,
I like that. I like
almost,
that.
Yeah.
And you can see where the sword's going to the platform, too. That's probably going to be an auto tipper right there from up tilt.
You can see Zero having a lot of trouble getting off this ledge, but similarly, MKLeo getting stuffed by that back air off on the side.
Yeah, that ledge trapping ability of Zero coming through for him in a big way right there, able to eliminate that first stock off. And again, using that nair in such a creative way. Setting Zero Leo up a little bit. Oh, whiffs that grab. And look how much he's taking off that one whiff. Zero relentless right now.
And you knew Zero knew he was going to roll back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that banana was already there. He's like, there's no way you're not going to roll back.
All it takes is one mistake.
Almost took one spike right there, but the good jab F smash, haven't really seen that confirmed too often. It's been more jab F tilt as of late.
Yeah.
But that jab F smash, you know, shout out to old school. They shoot. All right.
90% off the dancing blade. Wow, grabs him out of the monkey flip. No fear on that.
You ain't starting up this ride today.
Oh, Zero's got to watch this monkey flip. He keeps doing it right into Leo. Leo getting a ton of percent for free.
And you can definitely tell that's like sometimes his panic option right there in situations.
Leo right there, man.
Leo is
gift
taking
of Mark,
the lead
man.
right now.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
There it is, the tipper. Not enough, though.
Sensational play on the part of Leo right here.
Zero off on the side. He's waiting for the monkey flip. He's standing right at that medium distance, but the dash attack just slightly misspaced.
I don't know about that dash attack. That's opened up quite the doorway here for Zero. He is just stomping his way through.
Oh, gosh. Was it really all that took? Not quite. That up smash, not enough.
Okay, and there's no jump on him. He might actually be done here.
It.
Yes.
Zero knew that right there.
Yeah, I think he wanted to pick up that banana with that neutral air, but I mean, that seemed like a bait. That just seemed like a big bait right there from Zero. You know, standing pretty far back, waited for him to be vulnerable, hit him with the clean forward air. Man had no jump.
We're now down to our fourth game right now. Zero up 2-1 on MKLeo. It looks like we are sticking with the Marth once more. He's cycling between Smashville and Town and City. Smashville is the pick for this potentially final game.
All right, this match right here going to go a long way to determining the victor of this tournament. Leo looking to keep those winners bracket hopes alive. Zero, one game away from advancing to the grand finals. He does not tend to blow advantages like that, but we shall see.
Oh my God.
Leo obviously something to say.
I'm proud of you guys, by the way. Not one single slice.
What?
All set.
Did you see the moon here on commentary? Now I gotta say it.
Yep.
You messed up now. I'm gonna get DJ to show up for a guest appearance. Did someone say slice?
Pop out to the background. Did someone say?
Why is he shot Connery now? Here it is.
That's actually OD. Almost as OD as Zero right now. Just tearing a hole through Leo here in this fourth game.
Yeah, this is looking ugly. 111 on Leo. But we saw at the we saw on the last stock of the last game, Leo just rallying back, almost getting it. Oh, wow, that forward smash.
I mean, he's in perfect tipper percentage right here. It's just, I mean, tippers in this game just feel so like wildly inconsistent.
Sure.
As I say it, that's a consistent tipper that he's getting right there with the down hit of 3 and then forward hit 4 of his dancing blade. So,
last minute bear right there. Not quite enough to close it out, but it does give Zero some pretty firm control right here.
Nice.
Leo stock going to be taken out right there. That percent just a little too high to survive. Great conversion from Zero here. One stock away from making it happen.
Yeah, Leo needed to pick some better options off this ledge so far because this has been his like problem, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean that's a lot of people's problems against Zero, but he's been double grabbing the ledge quite a bit, and you know Zero's going to go ahead and just run with that.
Exactly. Yeah, and this is one of the issues is that once Zero gets you in his sights, there's very little you can do. He has this second sight. This third eye. I don't know how to describe it.
I mean, he literally just embodies the Diddy Vortex, if you will. Like, he's just puts you in it, man. It's just so hard to escape. Leo right here finding that out firsthand.
Right here, man. Look at him. You see him just trying to find his way back down the stage by any means necessary. Goes above and beyond here. Finally gets to the back throw. I think probably the next one he might go for the up throw if he gets another one.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a decent amount of rage on him. Should be able to get it. Diddy's not that heavy.
Not at all, but yeah, getting stuffed right there, kind of trapped in that corner, picking a lot of defensive options, and that's what Zero will feast on in situations like this. And that man's appetite looking limitless right now.
Oh, I like that.
That was a lot of
nice.
Oh, no. I thought that man was about to get yeet. They want to see it.
We haven't seen any of them,
Yeah, I haven't seen no yeets today, man.
There's one yeet, but y'all weren't with me, though.
It didn't kill.
It doesn't. That
Speaking of, yeah, that killed himself right there. That was a little bit of an overreach. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't know that he used his second jump. I think he might have did that like forward air. Yeah. Where he like immediately jumped off the or like walked off the platform. So
sure,
he didn't know. Unfortunate for him right there. Not the way you want to go out in winners finals either. But Zero with the dominant 3-1 victory over Leo. We will see him a little later after we'll see what happens here in this loser semis.
Yeah, and I think the key word there was dominant. It seemed like the first game looked very good for Leo, and then just slowly Zero was like, okay, the gloves are off. No more kid stuff. He just came out super strong in those last 3 games.
Diddy doesn't wear pants, man. What's he need gloves for? You know, he just gotta.
You ever wonder where he got those clothes?
Huh?
You ever wonder where he got those clothes?
His clothes or his gloves?
Is that
his
like
clothes?
Oh. Is that actually part of the lore?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
He just has clothing. Donkey Kong too, but Donkey Kong's like old, so I don't. Everybody had a time. Like Yogi Bear.
He probably killed someone.
You think so? I think Diddy used to have an owner. What happened to him? You ever wonder why Donkey Kong has a record player? Makes you think.
You're always going to get very thought-provoking and compelling theories right here from the Blast Zone.
The unsolved mysteries right here, but some of those mysteries may be solved when we come right back. This is Smash On 2017. We'll be right back after this break.
Oh, I love playing Jetpack Joyride, but I never thought I'd be in it. Oh, hello there. You can save even more coins by switching to Geico. Probably easier than this, mate. You're going to wear yourself out.
Geico. Switch, save coins.
When I signed up to be a game tester, I never thought I'd be in the game. But while I'm here, I might as well let you know that you can save on renter's insurance with the Geico Insurance Agency. Because you never know when you'll need it.
Renter's insurance at geico.com.
Will this be the last game in the big house? Or will we go to game 5?
And the recovery forward are so smart.
Oh, music.
Oh, and he signed him.
Mango, what is this?
What is this?
Oh no! Mango with the stick. No way!
That was awesome.
No way!
I'm Pops. I'm from Michigan. My name's Chase Masinski. It's a pleasure to be here. Right now I'm heading down to B102, the pool that I'm running. I'm helping out as a volunteer here at Big House 6. Hopefully things will run smoothly and people will show up to their pool. Stop your friendlies, B102! Nightmare. Congratulations on the sponsor lately. Yeah. The hardest aspect is probably I would say DQing someone. So kind of got to be a bad guy, but also a good guy because you're volunteering. But at the same time, you're the guy that everyone reports to. And I would hate to be the guy that is like, all right, well, this player's got to go now. They didn't show up. And then like maybe 3 minutes later, like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm late. Unfortunately, it's one of the roles you have to, assume responsibility for. All right, we got everyone here. The first game is going to be TD versus Tech Boy. TD, Tech Boy.
Hey guys, Gimmer the video game scientist from VG Bootcamp here. You have to use a move that's around 5 frames, or it'll be able to shield before it hits them. Wow. I'm surprised I actually hit that.
Welcome back, guys. SmashCon 2017, you're here with the Blast Zone once again, and we are trying to get through this top 4. We got, wait, we are doing top 4 right now, right? Yeah, top 4.
Yeah, we got 4 left.
Yeah, so we got 4 left, man, that being Nairo, Mr. R, Leo, and Zero, who's now sitting in the winner side of things. There it is, man, the logo. Such a pristine logo, and I swear to God, if they ain't send me a shirt this time, do not ask me to come back next year.
So one of the things to note is that we actually have the top 3 on the PGR here. Still in the top 4, and Mr. R, who I believe is, what, he's 5th? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think he's quite that high, man.
I could be wrong.
I think he's like number 10.
Okay, it might be low. I might be thinking of an old one. I might be thinking of an old one, but we talked before about how 5 of the top 10 are not in this top 8, and now we've kind of whittled it down.
Right.
We've got the cream of the crop here.
They have definitely, kind of stood the test of time. And you mentioned, Mr. R being 5th. He does have aspirations to get into that top 5 ranking on the PGR version 4, man. A big-time win here at SmashCon could do the trick, but it's going to be a hard road going against, one of his good friends in the form of Nairo.
Yeah.
It's been a little while since these guys have faced off.
Yeah, they've been going back and forth for quite some time, though.
Yeah.
I mean, not in the same way that him and Void have had to play each other as much.
Right.
But, these sets, definitely something that they're both used to playing,
Anytime these guys are battling, man. And this was actually a match that was slated for the winner's side of things, but remember, Nairo actually got upset earlier on by Rade. That Pikachu from Florida. Yeah. Ooh, Mr. R might be a little upset about that, losing that stock off the up B by Nairo. So precise in the execution.
All right. Okay, nice stuff right there. Using that perfect spacing on the old Z air, but
I thought there was a point where Nairo really was struggling heavily in the Sheik matchup as ZSS, but I feel like he's really kind of corrected that officially. A lot of those tough battles have really hardened him.
His ZSS has been looking quite good today. He still has the options again, of picking out any of his secondaries. Those people are starting to think that Sheik has a hard time against heavyweights, so could see the Bowser come out. But you still got to keep true to your main.
Right.
You know who you came here. So what you say came to the dance with, something like that. What is that?
Whatever brought you to the dance.
There it is.
Yep.
Whatever brought you to the dance, and that dance is done right there. I'm talking about that was a slow jam.
That was the quickest waltz I ever did.
I'm saying. Thanks. We got one circle around that ballroom.
That was Stomp Team. That's what that was.
Step Team?
Same thing.
No.
Stomp is the show. Stomp is the show in New York where they boom boom with the trash cans. I think. You know that show. Shut up. Nairo versus Mr. R game 2.
This cultured man over here. Went all the way out to New York to go watch that. Okay. Did you watch Stomp the Yard?
I watched Bring It On.
Anyway, so on to the second game right here. We got Nairo taking that first
Similar messages, right? I think. I don't know. Whatever.
You got it.
You got served? Same.
That's good.
Save the last dance?
No. Nairo over here not saving any dances, obviously, not saving any of the punches either right here as he's trying to go right back in here on Mr. R. But Mr. R actually holding the lead this time around in the second game.
Oh, great grab.
Oh, almost gets boosted all the way off the top of Mr. R. Gonna get that forward throw into the bouncing fish. Even at such high percents, is able to lock that in. Right now, 112% on Nairo, but one grab might be all he needs. Not quite.
Now trying to keep this stage control right there. Mr. R dropping back on with the bear. Nairo playing around him just a little bit. These two always going just back and forth right here on these exchanges.
Oh my God, caught that roll. Oh, and Shane's Evo 20, 15, 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15, That is the worst feeling.
Yeah,
Watch someone just pop over that leg for that second hit, you know, the one that matters.
just barely. I mean, kiddies have to deal with that stuff daily, so, you know, you could get it every once in a while. Now 140% on Nairo, who does not look like he's going to perish anytime soon as long as he keeps playing like this.
Oh, what? Okay, great match right there from Mr. R, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really see too many people break out of that move in time, but he managed to do it himself, so good stuff.
Living all the way to 156, even after that bouncing fish, just final destination, paying off so much for Nairo here. Even though it wasn't his counterpick, up tilt almost doing it.
Yikes, that was scary right there. Tickling the blast zones right there was Mr. R.
All right.
Oh, wow, look at this. Just both these guys so scared to push a button, standing in shield right next to each other. Eventually, Mr. R does, and he gets paid big for it.
And that's what you're expecting to happen, too, man. You know, you don't want to be the first person to lose that stock and all that rage at the same time. I mean, it's, you know, you never want the damage, obviously, but it's still a factor if you end up taking that first stock and start doing mad work on that second one while you have rage.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, re-entry hitbox.
Yeah, clipping him a little bit here. Mr. R keeping the stock alive. Big stage of FD helping him out here. Now continuing this chase down, but unable to get it going just yet.
Wow.
Hey, man, Mr. R's reaction time looking pretty good this time around. Managed to get through that pivot grab.
Oh, I like that. He waited for it.
Yeah.
He didn't just go
stuffed
for
in every corner.
Yeah, he didn't just go for like the needles, the bouncing fish. He actually waited for the flip kick from Nairo. Super smart by Mr. R.
I feel like this right here is where Nairo starts to shine, though. You know, coming off that stock, got a decent amount of rage on him right here, but just enough for him to still be able to get up air combos. We'll see what he can do if he can get this grab. Right now, Mr. R playing so well around it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You cannot count out now Nairo at this point in the match. Oh no, that tech actually dooming him as he didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah. Definitely a little caught off guard right there. Mr. R will reap the benefits as he evens things up, gets himself on the board 1-1.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't expect that tech either, man.
That's just very unfortunate.
So let's see what Mr. R can do here. You know, to extend this lead, or is Nairo going to be able to regain his composure and get right back into it?
Game number 3 we go here. Talent City, the selection for Nairo. Mr. R getting himself on the board off that FD win.
Yeah.
Yep. Gets that first little damage right there. Quick 19. Nice. Yeah, sometimes you gotta mention it, man.
Sure.
Don't even gotta say what it is. Just it was nice. Good grab.
That boy nice.
A lot of nice stuff coming out from Mr. R right now. Nairo trying to respond, but Mr. R always just kind of one step ahead. There's the jab. Nairo off on the side, but he does land the grab.
Yep, he's gonna pull you. That's exactly.
That's all you need.
This is why this is ZSS's best stage to me.
Yes.
Opportunities like that present themselves so frequently. You know, no platforms in the way to really interrupt anything. I can't help but feel this is ZSS's best stage.
Yeah, I would say if it's not this, it's Dreamland. But I think
that was the ban.
Yeah, I would make a strong case for this one. So I mean, regardless, ZSS is going to have somewhere to go. Even if you ban Tripod or you ban this, she's going to have somewhere to go. It's going to make it a little, put you on edge.
Oh no, he got it again, and now the platform.
Oh my God!
Boy, all the way to the top.
Nairo loading right now. Mr. R getting completely smothered right there.
That was good stuff. He forced Mr. R to have to recover that low. You know, he was already out there. Had he bounced the fish any earlier, I'm sure he would have thrown out that back air and at least trade with it. And because of that, he grabbed that ledge, came off immediately after that bouncing fish showed up and destroyed that man's stock. So out to game 4 here. My man trying to get to losers finals, potentially grand finals to play on and get one of his longtime friends and partners, Zero.
Absolutely, yeah. That was just an ugly game coming out from Mr. R. And I mean, when that stuff happens, you just kind of gotta treat it like a write-off. Every once in a while, you have to throw one of those games away. Say, hey, this isn't gonna affect me and the rest of my tournament presence. Sometimes you gotta throw games away.
Right. That was low-key a really good read and reaction there from Nairo. Catching Mr. R. Kind of that game where we just saw him play right there, a little reminiscent of what we saw Nairo do against Shoyo James.
Wow. Okay. So to get up off that ledge, man, you can't be holding it forever. So
yeah.
Here it is, man. Again, Mr. R always trying to keep you off to the sides here.
Yeah, he's doing
keep that stage control all on him.
Oh, scary stuff right there. Nairo out there hunting right there. Target Mr. R stock.
I feel like when that first Oh my God, he's done.
That's a wrap.
When that first up air hits, that Mr. Crab memes comes out. that's the signs, bro. Like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, you're just caught up, man. You
I'm
don't
in
know
the
what's
vortex.
going on. And now right here, looking to add the IP to the end of Mr. R's name, trying to bury this man, doing an excellent job right now. One game away from losers finals here. A date with Leo on the line.
Yeah, Nairo just playing like a man possessed right now. He's at 98, but that's not really high enough for Mr. R to get any kind of real momentum off it. And you know that Nairo only needs one grab, just as Void.
Yeah. Wow, come on, man.
You know.
Come on, man. He had to play him earlier on. Like, that's crazy. Like, here it is. He had to play him to actually get into top 8 right here. So obviously he's showing, he's got a decent handle on the Sheik matchup, at least this tournament around. So, good scoops right there.
Criminal. And what he's doing to Mr. R right now, he might need to be arrested. This is dissection. But Mr. R responding right there, breaking those cuffs right now, and coming back to life.
It's not over just yet, but Nairo with these up airs, if he keeps hitting it, he might make it so.
Oh, he wants
actually
it.
missing. But
He wants it, and he's going to take
my
it.
God.
With authority right there, the 3-1 for Nairo, sealing the deal, fist pumping it up.
And you see the handshake between these two, so much respect. But Nairo, the Super Smash Con 2016 champion, came to play. He's trying to defend his title. And now, in losers finals and in grands, we have the top 3.
And Nairo's definitely trying to rack up some body time
It's
today, bro,
honestly
because he's going in.
It's a little bit of deja vu for Mr. R, really, because last year, that's exactly who set him out. Was Nairo on his path to victory right there, and he's climbed his way into the top 3 again, looking to repeat that championship.
So yeah, you're gonna see some high-flying, hard-fought battles here between these last 3 men. Our last 3 being Zero, and then MK Leo and Nairo. So we're gonna see actually what happens between these 2 players right now. MK Leo and Nairo will be playing up in the losers finals, and then trying to fight their way to grand finals where they get to take on the king himself, Zero.
So refreshing my memory, last year on Nairo's his path to winning the tournament, I know he defeated DeBuzz in grand finals.
In grand finals, yeah, that was grand finals. Yeah.
Who else did he beat to get there?
He also beat Mr. R. I believe he beat Void as well. I believe Void was in that as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I was looking it up, man.
Have to get that.
We were actually looking it up. I want to know who he beat.
Yeah, definitely those 2 for sure, man. I mean, it was definitely, it was a hard-fought effort on his part for sure, man. I think Abadango might have been in that mix too. So
I believe so, yeah.
Well, Abadango, he's been having a hard time this year too. I mean, it's the character crisis is not really helping him out.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like it's the thing about character crisis always is like, so you go and you practice your new character for a long time or whatever, and then you go and like you lose a match, and then immediately you're like, should I play my own character?
Yeah.
Like you never, you're like, maybe it's because I don't know this character enough yet. Maybe I should go back to my old character.
Right.
And that's the real character crisis that Abadango's kind of facing. But I'm sure once he gets through that, we'll see him right back and better than ever again.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think you see that even at some level with MK Leo. You don't really see it from him, but he does play so many different characters that, maybe if I use Marth, it would give me one result. Maybe if I switch to Cloud, I'd be doing better. Who knows?
Yeah.
You hear the crowd cheering, saying who he should go, but we do know that Cloud has a significant advantage against Zerasuit Samus in the matchup. We know that Zerasuits have a really tough time dealing with this character, and Leo is going to be bringing Cloud to this game.
So this right here, though, I kind of want to know what he would pick against this Cloud if it's not his ZSS. Like, are we going to see the Lucina possibly? The Bowser? Because I know, from talking to K-Sizzle and stuff, he actually wishes that Nairo would either give Cloud a little more respect in the match or play a different character, something like that. But I mean, I'm very interested to know how this goes. But looking at this top 24 bracket from last year, he beat 6WX, Void, Mr. R, and Buzz.
There you go, right there.
So yeah, I mean, and that was off the winner's side.
Yeah.
Star-studded run right there, and if he does, get the opportunity here to make it to Zero, keep in mind that last encounter that he did have with Zero, which was at DreamHack Atlanta, he did defeat him. So
yeah,
a lot of good things could go well for Nairo. However, his last encounter with Leo, not so favorable. He was victorious at a K-Tar. So we shall see how this one goes.
I mean, right now it's not going so hot. Nairo already at 94%, while Leo just, again, his stage control is unreal. He has such a mastery of holding that center stage.
No doubt about it, man. Just makes all, really just no wasted movement is the way I would describe Leo right there. Not going to pull the trigger on that upbeat. Nairo not content with the damage he had on him just yet.
Dude, man, forces that limit out the way, though, so that's going to be a big pressure gone from MK Leo.
Okay.
That's going to be a big F smash, but not enough to finish.
I like the attempt on Leo's part. Right there.
Yeah.
That up smash is coming out a little too slow.
And we saw a lot of discipline on Nairo not pulling the trigger on that boost kick like you guys were saying.
Yeah.
He definitely could have done it. I think all of us know that it wouldn't have killed, but good stuff on him to keep the pressure up without putting himself in free fall. There's the up air from Leo taking off the first stock.
That was quick, too.
Yep.
Right out of shield. As I said, man, his out of shield options are always so nice. Looking for the back air right there. Maybe trying to catch him with a quick DI mix-up. Limit going to potentially actually help him live, get a little heavier right there.
All right.
Ooh,
Catch
get
right
back here.
Finds the grab here. And that's a big back air, and that'll be the stock. All right.
He's so smooth with that, too.
Yeah, I was not expecting him to get up there that fast.
Yeah, that just reversed back air so quick. Excellent up smash to stuff the down air, but now he's below Cloud. Very dangerous place to be, but he gets out.
All right, whips one grab. Leo coming in. Not quick enough to get the punish right there. Oh, Nairo probably did not mean to turn that one around. And he's going to suffer a ton of damage right there in the form of some big-time up airs, dropping that hammer. Forward smash. Everything going right for Leo until that point, perhaps.
Okay, Nairo actually with a little bit of weight right there. Expecting him to actually go for the grab.
Right.
Possibly expecting a roll back. And Leo, even though that's
Jumps out.
usually a good confirm right there, he was a little off on his spacing, allowing Nairo to escape that and get right back into the game.
And part of me is wondering if Nairo is not pulling the trigger on that boost kick when Leo has limit, just in case if something happens and he pops out. Oh, he goes under it. He gets under the blade.
If at first you don't succeed, finish it for me, man.
Oh my God, that was beautiful movement on that side.
Again, baby.
There
He
it
got
is.
under the blade beam, went for the back air. I think Leo was maybe a little shook, kind of taken aback, and then he went for it again. I don't think he expected it.
Hey, I was taking it back. I probably air dodged down to the blast zone if I was up here.
You air dodged in real life. I saw you.
I really did. Oh my
You thought my
God.
leg was coming out from under the
They all
table.
kind of jumped at that one, man.
That was beautiful stuff right
Sensational
there. I
play.
mean, he was on that. That was like one frame touches on them ledge just to refresh a jump. Good stuff. Nairo here now. Got the 1-0 over MK Leo, trying to extend this lead. This is MK Leo's counter pick up on the FD. Not to say that, Nairo's not a slouch or winning here. He actually won a big tournament over Zero the first time at MLG on the stage. So.
Oh yeah, no doubt about
Yeah.
it, man. I mean, this is big match Nairo right here. You're this deep into the bracket. He's playing to his potential, to that peak performance that we've become accustomed to seeing, man. And Leo in that first game was definitely on the receiving end.
This is white jacket or white jersey Nairo right here, man.
Yeah.
Came out to play. Trying to make his gameplay look as clean as that jersey, man.
No doubt about it, man. And of course, still on that path, trying to repeat that performance of last year where he took the tournament, man. 2 games away, maybe 3 from getting it.
Yeah, this is looking ugly for him right now. Leo with a significant advantage, but really it doesn't matter. As we saw with the last game, Nairo just able to explode out of the corner sometimes. But again, like I was saying, there we go. There is the dash attack. And I wonder, I was getting to this before Nairo kind of shut me up. But if he takes Leo all the way to the top of those up airs, he has to be very careful in trying to go for that boost kick. If he misses and Leo has limit, he could die super early, as he might have done right there with that finishing touch, just barely surviving.
I mean, you want to talk about limit right there. Leo was certainly pushing his in that attempt to get rid of that stock, but Nairo able to survive. That percent just not quite high enough, despite that tremendous knockback.
Look at that mastery of spacing there as he throws out the paralyzer during the limit, or I'm sorry, the regular cross slash.
Wow! I've never seen that.
Don't break your wrist trying to get out of that, man. Damn.
I'm sorry, that's DI of the legends right there,
You need the
bro.
smash box for that.
Yo, come on, man, too soon.
All right, so Nairo trailing right here, considerable amount. Leo has already lapped 30%, and that's going to be a wrap right there to finish the touch. Didn't even need it, man, but just a cherry on top.
Yeah, a little bit too much
that
of a bet
match
right
was
there.
looking like cake
A
for
little
him.
bit too much of a bet right there from Nairo. Maybe expecting a roll in or something like that. Maybe expecting him to land a little harder onto his shield. But just like that, man, you cannot be throwing out those big options at the end of the game when Cloud has that limit, man.
Absolutely not. It's like going for a rest. In Melee, when you're Jigglypuff and you got 1 stock left, the opponent has 2. It's not a good idea in a lot of instances. Whoa, but the Bowser is coming out. You guys talked about this before, and now we're finally seeing it. This can be difficult for Cloud. That said, Bowser has a very, very hard time landing, especially on Final Destination, where there are no platforms to aim at.
I mean, look, this isn't a blind pick by Nairo, man. We've already seen what this Bowser can do. It dispatched to 0 at DreamHack Atlanta. I've seen it take games off, Clouds as prestigious as Tweak. You know, this is a very refined Bowser, as we all know, very capable of getting the job done. Nairo, of course, you know, keeping in mind their, their last set encounter at CEO, you know, Leo taking that, man. He's not trying to just kind of be stubborn with his character selection right here. Wants to pull into that diverse pool that he has, and it's not doing too bad of a job right now.
All right, good stuff right there. Fighting his way back on the stage. Not going to be the fail. Actually, hold on. What the DI mix up right there? I thought he was going to try to go for the up air. Definitely would have been the finisher. I think he can still get it.
Watch the, he can't get on the ledge. He's exhausted that option. A forward air off on the side.
That Koopa claw slicing.
You did it. You did it. There you go.
Sorry about
72% on Nairo, but that's nothing to Bowser. And we see this damage racking up off the up throw.
I mean,
he's getting so many grabs right here. I mean, obviously, MK Leo not playing the anti-grab game as well as he should be right now. Otherwise, you know,
he was ready for it.
Yeah, he really was. Nairo got his stinking cap on right now. Looking to earn a gold star.
Saying that, not that you tried star, because he's that's a used to see star over here. All right, trying to get back down to the ground again. This is going to be a.
Yeah, I thought he missed.
Right through. I thought he missed for a second.
That donk right there, man. Right on point. Oh, and that shield barely hanging in there.
I'm sick. Up throw. Oh my God! No way! God! He knew.
We talked about him getting the gold star, bro. That was the best book report I've ever seen.
Bro, that read was so good. He actually pressed the L button.
Look at that! Oh my God!
He pressed the L button for him, bro.
My man narrated
he reached over and was like,
he narrated it. He up through, and then Leo air dodged, and then I up smashed.
Press the L, just the whole one, man.
And that
Nairo was sensational.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
And that, kids, is how I won second game.
Keep in mind, remember at EVO, man, who took him out? It was DK. DK piloted by False, man. Leo has had a history of struggling with big body characters before.
Yeah.
I can even go a little further back. I remember at MSN, I believe, it was Tweaks DK that dispatched of Leo. He's had a history with these heavyweight characters right here. So Nairo making a tremendous call right here, and now one game away from eliminating Leo out of this bracket.
You saw Leo, not quite a character crisis, I don't think, but he was considering other options. Opts for Cloud for this last game. I think Battlefield is the right pick. A lot more opportunities for him to land, can extend his combos, force Bowser to land on those platforms.
That was a crazy usage of the neutral layer to get back on stage. He pushed him pretty far away. He didn't like that punish that he just got wasn't even because he neutral layered. I mean, he avoided that. Just, you know, Leo, with the resilience always. There it is, man. Right now, man, this is looking really good for him on this fourth game. Got to keep himself alive here.
They're doing a good job right here.
I feel like that should have been finishing touch. He was just floating over him like, you gotta die for that, man.
Yeah, I don't think Leo really thought about that.
Yeah.
I mean, when do those opportunities present themselves, you know? Leo in firm control of the stage and this game, but lets it rip, and Bowser just goes right through it. I don't know what that was.
I'm saying, Nairo that's that plot armor right there coming through on the game, bro. He just stood up and looked at him while he was getting cross-slashed like that's nothing. I got an extra frame of invincibility.
Oh, that platform is going to pay dividends. If Nairo can keep getting those claws, he can just take him right off and kill way earlier off that. Okay,
a little bit of a reach there. Maybe thought he was still ZSS. I mean, that's a good anti-air when you got the up smash.
Nice back air right there. Spaced it perfectly, and it pays off getting that first stock off of Nairo here. Leo looking to see a game 5. Nairo looking to close it out. In a little bit of a trouble right now.
And this is the worst spot for Bowser to be in. Leo just being under him. Whoa!
Jukes.
I'm really surprised to see Leo doing that too.
Yeah.
You don't really see any Clouds go for stuff like that.
You can already tell this is definitely the platform is going to be out of the question if we get another kill. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Leo needs to take his hands off of his triggers because every time he's got to expose for it.
That was absurd.
Remove the strings, remove the triggers, just get rid of all of it.
Yeah, that man
he needs to go into the controls and just change it to attack.
He's moving right now, man. Them built-in Heelys. I mean, you can't slow him down.
Here it is, the Nairo chants. I mean, he's got a lot of a deficit to make up, but the Nairo chants are out there trying to see this victory. Did not like where he was landing, however, not a good punish from MK Leo.
Yeah, pulled it back a little bit right there. Leo expecting him to be a little closer than he actually was. This is still a scary situation if you're Leo, man. You
Oh,
got the
hell
lead.
yeah. This is way scarier now. You're at 40% against Bowser. All it takes is maybe one more grab. You're in so much danger, Leo.
This is definitely the danger zone for Leo right now. Expect him to let that limit rip a little sooner than you might think.
Yeah, because he's not going to get gimped.
Okay, standing up right there, trying to get himself back down. And that's the, I thought he was going to actually up B right there.
Nairo can just land safely.
Nairo back on the ground. Look at all this rage he has too. Still a lot of percent though. I mean, one good back air replacement might be able to finish the game. There's the grab. Is that
it? Is he going to do it?
It is! Nairo, the pop-up, well deserved. Good God almighty.
He took Leo by storm. All he needed was a few extra grabs. He got them. Leo just could not respond to the Bowser at 120%. Such an imposing force.
You said he needed 3 grabs. I started counting them, and that was actually the third grab.
That's all it takes, man. That's all. That big body of Bowser right there coming through for Nairo in the clutch. How many times have we seen it? And on a tremendous stage like SmashCon, biggest event of the year thus far, Nairo gets it done.
And so Nairo actually has a chance to defend his crown. You know,
he does.
Come back and we do this. And he does get the reset and wins. He is defending his crown here at Super SmashCon 2017. Remember, he is the SmashCon 2016 winner.
That he is.
So there he is going up against Zero, who actually, where did he end up at SmashCon last year?
13th place, man, noticeably absent from that top 8. We've been pushing that narrative all throughout this top 8 for a good reason. He has scratched and clawed his way into the winner side of Grand Finals right now. Nairo, though, I mean, you know, we just saw a big-time performance with that Bowser. I gotta imagine that Bowser's gonna be staying on stage, man, because that is the exact character he used to defeat Zero a couple weeks ago back at DreamHack Atlanta.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to take a small break, 5 minutes. We'll see if the Bowser will come back out, but that said, I need to go grab my inhaler, so we'll be back in 5.
I know, 2 drops came out, man. I gotta go check myself, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Super Smash Con Grand Finals, and I got a little bit of inside information for you guys.
Talk to us.
So I just talked to Gunblade.
Okay.
Nairo is going to start off with Bowser in this set.
Okay.
He's going to go Bowser until it doesn't work anymore. He says if they go to Battlefield, expect a hot shield break setup. So if he does up throw with Bowser under a platform, he can immediately double jump Bowser Bomb, and that they've got this whole thing in the book. Like, they have it labbed against Zero. Apparently, this is something they've been discussing for a while.
So they've been working on this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're ready for this. Leo was just the stepping stone.
Gotcha.
Well, damn.
Well,
I ain't want to reduce him down to that. Like, just a stepping
There's
stone.
been quite a bit of stepping stones throughout this tournament for both these guys. I mean, they got, a lot in common, man. And, among those, I actually saw my man Silent Doom tweet out. They're both the sole reason why Mr. R and Void are no longer in the tournament.
Yeah.
Both those top shits taking the L.
Yeah, Void, so unfortunate, dude. You lose to first and second,
right?
And you get knifed.
Same to Mr. R, man. It's a rough going sometimes, man.
Yeah.
But, this is really reminiscent, to how 2015 Smash looked a lot of the times. These two always just sitting in grand finals against each other.
So it does look like we're going to Battlefield. Maybe Nairo will get his wish.
Yo, does Zero ever get a jersey, or does he just not like?
I'm not sure. That's actually something I've actually pondered myself. Like, I think he's more of a T-shirt guy.
Yeah, he's definitely a T-shirt guy. I just wonder if he ever got a jersey in the first place.
Well, Leffen has a jersey, right?
Yeah, but like, what if they were like? They sent it to him and he sent it back. I was like,
Comfort, more important.
All right, well, let's see if he can go ahead and reset this bracket right now. It all starts with game number 1. As you said, Coney, going with the Bowser here to start things off. Has had tremendous success with this character throughout this event, as we just saw. And, of course, against Zero in their last encounter at DreamHack Atlanta. Let's see if history can repeat itself, man. Speaking of history, when I really look at this thing, who won Super Smash Con last year, right? Mango for Melee, and he won it again this year for Melee.
Yes, he
Nairo looking to have that same similar result.
And honestly, it's just such a good story for these guys. Mango being the #1 community streamer of Smash for Melee, and Nairo being #1 for Smash 4.
Absolutely.
This is the community's tournament.
It is, man.
What's crazy enough, though, there's actually a Super Smash Con 15 versus 16 winner.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So another outstanding point right there.
It's got so much on the line right here.
Yeah, seriously, man. So many storylines right here unfolding before our very eyes as this Bowser right now imposing his will on Zero here.
All right, if he was a little quick on that was definitely going to be stock. Well, actually, I'm not completely sure on this stage because you have a lot more area to go down. So, you might have potentially still been able to make it being parallel with the stage, but we'll see.
Yeah, this could be so hard for Bowser to get off the ledge, especially against a character like Diddy Kong. And Zero racking up a ton of percent every time Nairo is just off on the side in the corner.
All right, coming through, gets that monkey flip right there to connect.
Yeah, and you said, that 142 right now on Bowser. Obviously, a lot of damage here, and enough to get that stock as well, so pretty good start here for Zero. I mean, he's playing quite well around the playstyle that you would see, that grappler type playstyle of Bowser. So
he's playing exceptional anti-grab, just not falling into Nairo's traps.
Not at all.
Because of that, though, Nairo's been getting a lot of up Bs, and that's like kind of the fear right there. You don't want to just stick and shield. This could be a problem. Oh, he waited.
Yeah. That could have been bad. I mean, they were on the platform, so Nairo got a little bit of extra hype, but he did not pull the trigger on the up air. Zero not giving him the stock just yet.
Yeah, kind of thought better of it in that situation here, but you got to imagine, a lot's changed since the last time these two have fought. Even in a short time, I'm sure Zero, the lab rat that he is, he's been, working on this matchup for sure, man. Not looking to be caught off guard again, and I think the fruits of his labor are definitely showing thus far at the start of this match.
Yeah. All right, looking for that grab yet again. But yeah, as I was saying, man, you're going to get a decent amount more up Bs because you don't want to be stuck in shield against Bowser for 2. Like, there it is. I mean, that's how I'm using a down smash. But yeah, you don't want to be stuck in shield against Bowser because you're trying to avoid that grab. So, you put the shield up, notice that you still haven't been grabbed, immediately try to do something, and he is gone.
Yeah. That big belly.
80%
right out of there.
80% is nothing to Bowser. We saw, I think he was higher than that against Leo last game.
All right. He's back on stage right here. Actually takes the peanut to the face, trying to figure out a way to get past this banana. That's going to be kind of a big problem for him.
Ooh, that's a good
not live that. Okay, I thought he might live that, but nah.
Yeah.
It's a little too
big
close.
body, but not that big body.
Yeah, seriously, it's a little too close right there. And even the ever-forgiving Battlefield blast zones will not be enough to save him there.
Yeah. All right, so that strategy you were talking about obviously did not really come to fruition.
Apparently not. I would not be surprised by... Okay, so he's staying on the Bowser, sticking to his guns. thinking about the stages. I think Battlefield kind of hurt him on that
He did
one.
have a jersey at some point in time. I think it's Josh D.
Oh, neat.
Nice. I mean, this looks like a long time
That's
ago.
Genesis 3, man.
First image.
Can I get an updated graphic?
Is this image real? Yes
Is this
or no?
even a thing? All right.
Has science gone too far? So we're still choosing a stage. He's switching. I think that's the right pick. He tried the Bowser. He had this whole strategy. I think it just got knocked for a loop. Zero was just way too proficient at dealing with it.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a hard-fought battle for him for years at this time now with the ZSS versus the Diddy Kong. But you know, he has managed to do it a couple times with both his characters. So now it really does come down to how well is he playing?
Right.
You know, there's no like matchup knowledge or anything that he needs to have anymore. Just he needs to play, make all the correct moves all the time, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so the ZSS on deck here for Town and City. Already whiffing a couple of grabs right here. Want to use those pretty sparingly. Don't get too overzealous. Zero will make you regret it.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
I mean, we saw how well he was playing anti-grab against Bowser. Against Airsuit, it's a similar thing.
All right, trying to get down.
Oh, that's it.
My
That
God.
is it. You
Not the trade you want.
You can book it. You can book it.
Not the trade you want at all right there. I mean, he tried to come down aggressively with that neutral layer. They traded, but that hit is just not strong enough to really even matter to Nairo. He came right back up there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Only 34% on Nairo. Zero will get quite a lot of damage off those grab conversions, but nothing crazy. I mean, like, he's still at 75%. Zero's going to need at least like 30 to 40 more. 96 is slowly racking it up, and now Nairo responding back.
Oh, man, I feel like if he would have got that up smash to hit, like if he had monkey flip past him and got hit, that was probably going to be stock.
Yeah.
That up smash going to lead to an up air, possibly up B all the way at the top. Would have been a real problem here for Zero. However, Nairo looking real good in the second game, man. Hasn't even lost his first stock yet.
He was just sailing around the stage right here, just using those beautiful acrobatics of ZSS to perfection right now. Zero yet to come up with a solution just yet. Finds a back here, though.
Yep. All right. Finds up Peanut as well, man. Just kind of adding up. Oh, wow. Great maneuver here. Oh, I thought he was going to go for another one.
I thought so, too.
Yeah, I thought
However,
that was...
I don't think he would have been able to get the up B after, so.
Right.
Probably better option.
Chasing Zero off. Eventually does give him the ledge.
Ooh,
but that's going to do it. Wow. I think Zero DI'd to the next game.
Yeah.
He just holds straight right. Okay.
That was the atrocious. Yeah, I'll put that away.
All right.
That was the atrocious DI right there from.
It was atrocious. Something.
But he knew. You know, once he got hit right there, he was like, let's just get the game over. Let me not even try to DI this right.
Let me get out of this game as fast as possible. Like speed run.
Forgot his lines.
Yeah.
Line.
Interesting fact, if Nairo does come back to win this, would he be the first person at Super Smash Con to win multiple Smash events in singles? Because he won Brawl earlier. I don't think anybody's ever done that.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, because I think last year, he won 15-1? I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we can always look it up, but regardless, that would be pretty amazing for him, you know, taking home multiple trophies. Multiple updated trophies, probably all thanks to him. So,
You ain't gotta update the properties of that move, man. About as effective as ever right there. This CSS is striking right now for Nairo, just so potent on this offense.
And Nairo with momentum is a scary thing, and he has all of it in the world right now on Lylat. Ooh, I like that. That's nice.
There's definitely some final bosses in the game. You know, we always talk about game 5-0. You got momentum Nairo. You got Abadango when he's playing well. Like,
yep.
Everyone, there's final bosses all over, and I see a final boss out tonight.
Yep.
No doubt about it, man. Definitely a battle right now. Zero just getting completely just obliterated, man. Handled by Nairo thus far.
Yeah. Few words to describe it right now. As Nairo at 88%, Zero only at 67 on his second stock, but all he needs is one grab, and Zero could lose that stock very quickly. However, Nairo can't get too antsy trying to throw out that grab. Seen him lose sets like that before.
All right. Has no intentions of that being the case right here. Really hungry to get that reset here. Oh wow. What commitment right there. Zero, nice. A little unsafe on that toss.
Yeah, definitely got to pull the trigger on that one right there. He was right in his face. No glide toss, no nothing. Just don't throw it. Again? I don't know if I feel like the banana actually saved.
I feel like the banana was low-key the assist.
Yeah.
He's very lucky on that one, trying to land this back air. It's not happening. These guys just dancing around each other in shield. Nairo's going to survive.
Have to commend Nairo for not throwing out one of those risky grabs at this point in time. I've seen some situations where I can kind of see him going for it, but instead he has elected not to. The chase down.
And I completely agree with you, TK. I mean, we are seeing a very disciplined Nairo right now.
Yeah.
Understands the lead he has. He's not looking to just press it too far, you know, to force the situation. He's letting it come to him, and it's paying off big time right here.
All right. There's the back throw. Yeah.
Waited all night for that.
Had to get one, man. Had to get one. All right, Nairo looking for that, perhaps one boost kick to seal the deal here. He'll set up for the grab right now. Set himself up in a nice position. I love the up air there. Great follow-ups.
Yeah, he's not going to get any up airs into boost kick anymore, though. He's going to need something, maybe a back air here. Forward air is just fine, too. Not going to be enough to kill, though.
All right, gets back on stage right there. You know, again, I thought he was going to go for the back air that time. Instead, goes for the up air, a little off the mark.
And again, Nairo staying disciplined right there, not trying to go off stage and challenge Zero, just holding his position. Oh, gives it up there right there. Wrong way on that grab, but still in a favorable spot here. But this is a game that you can ill afford to give up. Don't want to quell your own momentum here, and that's exactly what Zero's looking to do by making this comeback.
You can see Zero dancing around the stage. He's definitely getting a little hot here. He's got to watch himself.
Oh my God, I think a little off. That's unfortunate for him, but yeah, the shield, Zero's shield definitely taking a beat from these back airs and forward airs, but still not close to the point of getting that shield, shield stab.
Yeah, it's a lot of jabs from Nairo just because it's so safe and fast on Zero, but jabs aren't going to kill.
Yeah, I mean, he's whittling his way into some damage here, but he's also letting Zero whittle his way back into the game. Oh my God, that's a little bit of a charge.
That was a call out if I've ever seen one. Zero standing at the exact distance that Zerster grab wouldn't get him. That was veteran knowledge. They've played 100 times before. Zero knew exactly what was up.
And that just goes to show you, man, when you have fought somebody, you know, the amount of times these two have met on the battlefield, you know them like the back of your hand, man. There's not a mole on there that's going to surprise you. You know exactly where everything is and how to handle it.
Zero coming back. That was game 5-0. In game 3, Nairo is just, he's got to find something to penetrate this defense coming out from Zero.
Yeah, Nairo sometimes can be a prisoner of his own emotions right there. So if that one kind of rattled him a little bit or frustrated him, maybe a better term right there, this could snowball out of control pretty quickly here for Zero.
All right. Good way to get that down to the ground right here, adding that damage right back, and Zero he's definitely choosing some options to know that he's got to get around these grabs. Like, not just going to go for the standard, I'm just going to monkey flip back to the middle of the stage. This man actually just hit the stage and immediately jumped up to get through that grab. So, yeah, you can see the wheels are turning.
Right.
The wheels are turning. He's figuring out exactly how to play around Nairo this time around, but he's already got the lead. Only needs one more game to call himself the 2017 SmashCon champion.
No doubt about it. I mean, it's such a sense of relief for the part of Zero right there.
The peanut in the combo? Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if he could have gotten the boost kick if he did not go for the forward air. I don't know if it would have killed, but definitely might have done something.
Yeah.
Would have been a huge commitment, though, and I don't know if he can afford to make that, when he's over 100 now.
Yeah.
Zero starting this game off solidly right now. Kind of overwhelming Nairo in a lot of these spots right now.
Yeah, there's the air dodge.
That's going to wrap it up. Yeah, that air dodge.
He didn't even give him that one either. He was way high up right there. There's a little bit of nerve showing here from Nairo.
Yeah, seriously, man. That air dodge kind of like car insurance, man. You got it, but you don't want to use it. Shouts to Geico.
Zero just that was good. That was good. You wrote that. I know you wrote that. So Zero
I'm Jay-Z, man. I don't write nothing.
Zero doing an excellent job. Just Zero, the flow is just immaculate from this guy. He just reaches another state of being when he plays this game, but Nairo knocking him right back to reality.
There it is, man.
That was a beautiful catch, man. I mean, he took a little damage for it, but he got a whole stock, and he's not even that far behind, so 74% right here. Should be doing fine. Here's a grab.
Or tilt. Up angled, too?
That was nice. I feel like that was on purpose, just because
it was up angled. Absolutely.
So it wasn't up angled, I'd be like, that might have been an accident.
Love that forward air. Zero looking to keep this lead alive. Nairo, other things on his mind right now. He's going to pull the trigger. You know he is, but not able to connect the final blow. Another opportunity, though, rearing its head here.
Zero a little bit too antsy, I think, on that one. We see Zero. He keeps recovering high and going for the monkey flip. Nairo is going to catch that at some point.
That was good stuff. A little bit of a scramble right here. Another call out, but... Oh, wow, just barely. I thought that was going to be the end.
I think there was a collective sigh of relief.
Oh, no way!
Nairo, yes, the comeback is complete. down, but certainly not out. We got a Game 5 situation.
Nairo pretty much lived that off of like 1%.
Yeah, Zero literally frames from victory on that up smash.
Yeah, so right there, man, that was definitely the comeback that you need. That I won't say he got shook, but that moment when you almost had the kill,
yeah,
and then it didn't happen. You're like, wow, I had to play for at least another more 15 seconds or something like that, and it just happened to be Nairo's 15 seconds of fame right there. So good stuff. And here we are into Game 5 on the first set.
And I credit Nairo so much for keeping his composure going into that Game 4. Obviously kind of choked away that third game, allowed Zero to crawl back into it, died at under 100% to a rage up smash. That would get the better of many a player right there. But Nairo keeping himself composed and poised, and he has an opportunity to pull this bracket reset.
So really quick, I just want to run through Nairo's losers bracket run, just to let you guys know how hot he is, how the momentum he's running on. He defeated Rich Brown, Sinji, Komo Rikiri, Tweak, Void, James, Wadi, Mr. R, MK Leo, and now he's fighting his greatest adversary in Zero in this Game 5 situation, fighting for the reset.
You couldn't have scripted it any better, man. Two former SmashCon champions, 2015, 2016. They are looking to write another page in this storied rivalry as we head to game number 5.
It's definitely popping off right here, man. These losers runs have been fantastic from that group just in general, man. You call back to Void having that losers run as well, and then next thing you know, we have Nairo making the same type of losers run, except even farther. Void made a losers run just to get in the top 8. My man is over here trying to get top 1. Let's go.
It's the jab off on the left side of the stage. Nairo playing very hot right now. Zero has to figure something out. He's not making it back on the stage. There's the grab. He's taking him all the way to the top, but he does not refresh his jump.
Yeah, he couldn't. I don't think he landed on that platform like he wanted to, but another grab right here, and this is when you know the success is on Nairo's side. When he starts getting grabs like this, when you're like, okay, man, he's definitely playing high.
Yeah.
Out of the hot pocket. You know what I'm saying?
You got it,
but not the middle of it, because that never gets hot.
Burn your tongue.
All right, making all the right plays here is Nairo. They're just kind of dominating Zero here in the first minute of this match. Again, a big match for Zero, trying to avoid. Oh, wow, I can't believe
I need to know exactly why he thought that was the option to go for. Like, Zero ran up on him, started a monkey flip, and that joint got obliterated.
It got ate up.
Since the beginning of the year, we've noted that Zero, when he's in uncomfortable situations, he uses that monkey flip, and now Nairo just using that to get a free stock for himself on that one.
It really has become his go-to panic option right there. And Nairo certainly gave him a reason to panic, but Zero is roaring back here. Despite that deficit, erases it in the blink of an eye. And we are down to a one-stock match here, folks.
All right, got the banana in hand right there. Oh, it's still getting grabs here. Oh, wow. He actually let him just pick him up on that play. That could have been terrible.
All right, nice use of there right there. Not getting too much off of it, though. Nairo's still in the lead here, ever so slightly.
I love the close quarters fighting that we're seeing between these guys. Sitting in shield, Nairo going for these grabs. He's got Zero in the air.
I love the grabs from Nairo. The commitment has just been there, and he is being rewarded so heavily again.
And I'm actually surprised he's even getting this many grabs this late in, because, I mean, he's got so many you would expect Zero to start, to not being a shield as much.
Right.
Yes. Zero's playing a little shook. Here we go. Oh, another grab right here.
Why
the
not?
forward air, yes.
Watch for back air, up air, something like that. Whoa, he called it! He
actually called it. I don't know how Diddy got a hitbox on it.
No, Nairo, what?
The triple flub right there, actually. Everyone's flubbing right now.
And again, he called it. He saw that monkey flip coming. He tried to put out the back air. Nairo, hopefully not flubbing his tournament away.
He completely sees these options coming right here, man. It's just a matter of being precise on the punish. I like the forward air here off stage. And Nairo drifting a little bit low. Can he stop it out? Trade?
That's it.
It is complete. 3-2.
He earned that 3 times over. He had it once. He had it twice. The third time is the charm, and he knocks out Zero, puts him in loser's bracket, and he earns the reset.
You said it. We kept seeing him call it out. The first time, somehow Diddy got the strongest head hitbox I've ever seen. Second time, just a little bit of a misstep. And that third time, the trade. Now, I'm sure, if he wanted the super clean one, he could have got it without the trade, but the trade was definitely in his favor.
I mean, I'm almost not surprised at this, just because, this year we've seen Nairo do the best against Zero consistently that we've ever seen with victories at MomoCon and DreamHack Atlanta. And then you look at the last 2 S-tier events we've had, EVO, DreamHack Atlanta, both of those grand finals have been reset.
Yes.
And in both those cases gone to Game 5 situations. This event right here, Super Smash Con 2017, looking like it may indeed be the repeat. Speaking of repeats, Nairo's gotten himself one step closer to repeating a championship here.
We get some real inside information over here. I mean, this is between sets, so this isn't a 30-second timer this time around. Therefore, Pierce getting a lot more time to really tell his boy what he needs to do.
Taking advantage of that break time that they are allotted after a hard-fought set right there between both.
And you can see Nairo just kind of being like, he's trying to stay in the zone, man. And that's where he needs to be. You know, he's starting to get that game up just a little bit at the end. I was wondering if this is going to be the game 5-0. But he managed to take down the beast that is Game 5-0, right? These are two beasts going against each other, at that time. Game 5-0, and Nairo with some momentum, man.
Yeah. Look at Nairo. Look at Nairo. Please look at Nairo right now. His eyes are wide. He's going to that place.
He's his own.
In his head.
He's hearing the voices, man. The Viper is ready to strike.
Burst kick out of nowhere. Oh, he's going to that place once more. Zero is already in that place as he receives his coaching from Pierce. And now here we are. The final set of the tournament, one way or another. First of 3 games will take Super Smash Con 2017.
I'll tell you, man, such a familiar setting, TK. I know your mind has to go back to that 2015 MLG World Finals between these guys where Nairo finally ended that win streak of 0
from losers
off a bracket reset. Yes, in losers, man. So this could be, a little bit of that similar action as we head to Battlefield game number 1. No Bowser in sight this time. All about that blonde bay known as ZSS.
Yeah, this one right here obviously is going to net him at least 200 more subs when he gets back on there. So definitely get that sub button ready.
Show some love for your commentators as well.
Don't worry about a decay. There we go.
Throw it out there.
Oh man, about this show, I'm waiting to see more Nairo fans out here. This man is going in. I'm telling we heard the list of people that he had to defeat to even get to this point. Already guaranteed second place, and he's gunning for first.
No doubt about it, man. Guns are blazing thus far. What a run! He's had to defeat so many members of the PGR.
I love that weight.
10.
I love that weight. Every time I think he's going to go for the neutral air to the down B, and then he's like, actually. I feel like that's not going to finish. So I'm going to wait for you to pop out, and then I'm going to get the up air, up B right there. Good stuff.
Oh, my God, just snatched him out the air right there. Nairo on another level right here. Good God.
Nairo playing with a fire like we've never seen before.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Zero establishing that stage control.
There it is. You know what he's famous for. Nairo trying to flip back down to center stage. Zero with a little bit of a more risky punish. I feel like he could have just waited for him to hit the ground right there, or possibly just threw the banana, straight down. Regardless, though.
Looks like Nairo's trying to be tricky with his movement. He doesn't want to be on the bottom platform while Diddy has the banana. And Zero throws it off on the side. That's just what Nairo needed.
Yeah.
Gets knocked off, though.
Gets another one right here, too, though. Trying to harass that shield a little bit.
Oh, comes through.
Gonna get the stock? Yes.
He needed that in a major way. Well done to Zero. Not allowing this lead to get too far out of control. Still a very manageable situation.
Man, the way that Nairo's mixing up his offense right here between, going for these empty hops to the grabs, even pivot grabs like that, or landing with neutral air and then catching him as he's trying to do an option. Another grab here from Nairo. Not going to get too much off of that, just a little extra damage off that first up air. Again, another up air, goes for the boost kick, almost boosting him off the top.
Yeah, he wanted to seal his fate right there, but Zero hanging on. Oh, an unsafe monkey flip right into the up tilt. Nairo tends to have these scouted at this point.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what Zero keeps doing. He's got to watch doing it from the ledge. Nairo's been on top of it every single time. Now he's going to take a little bit of damage for that unsafe reaction. He gets another grab, down throw, into the boost kick, just straight up, and takes the first game.
And that was solidly, right? That wasn't really a close back-and-forth contest. Nairo was in the driver's seat from start to finish on that one, man, and Zero looking like a speed bump.
Also, Zero didn't apply any DI to that grab at all.
No, he didn't.
Like, he went straight up.
Almost like he resigned himself to defeat in that match.
Yeah.
Very uncharacteristic from him.
Yeah.
Something to note.
Yeah, so definitely something to note right here. Let's see how he's playing. I mean, he's looking a little flustered up there right now. But again, remember, this is the best in the world right here,
Yeah.
He might have his time of disparity, but, you give him a fresh game and he might come through with that, with that momentum we're looking for.
Sure.
Here we are.
All he needs is 1 second to reset his mentality.
Yeah.
Might be just fine right now. He's doing incredible with these grabs, getting these strings all the way up to 60% for free. But Nairo answering back.
Ooh,
all right.
Okay.
A little risky on the grabs here, but you can see, obviously, a little bit of a better game plan is being played here from Zero. Already got a nice little lead here, 82% to the 28. Nice. Still keeping it up. Monkey flip. Oh, no. Okay. Trying to wait it out. Oh, there it is. Those tomahawks. Told you he's mixing it up. This could be a problem.
You knew. As soon as he got the tomahawk off of that conversion, you knew it was a wrap right there. Now, Zero trying to strike back. He does just that. But still, considering how that match started, it's nothing negative for Nairo.
Yeah, honestly, even after that forward smash, excellent work from Zero. But right now, I'm not convinced. You got to sell me right now, Zero, because Nairo is running all over you.
I'm telling you, man, it has definitely been a difficult challenge for Zero thus far. He's still got that fight in him right here. I'm starting to see that resiliency start to rear its head.
Also starting to see Zero start to punish some of these more riskier options that Nairo's throwing out. But again, another grab, just covering that landing. You know that Zero wants that ground, and he's just not allowing him to have it.
Again, the discipline from Nairo here, not pulling the trigger too early right there. Wants to keep it fresh, save it up.
Falls in with the nair into the jab. He keeps getting Zero with that, who's getting a little bit too antsy to punish the nair.
Yeah.
You got to power shield.
I mean, that's his mix-up, man. Is he going to land with the nair? Oh, this could be it. Yes, it is. Get him out of here.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Coney, you said you wanted a sale right there. I think it was a discount in stocks.
Yeah. Seemed like he blew through like a gust of wind on that second stock there. Excellent work. Right now we've got 1-1 between these two storied rivals.
Yes.
You saw Zero kind of like, of course you would pick that. That's what it looked like. But I guess not. We're on Smashville. Here we go. Game 3.
All right. Yeah, on Smashville right here. I mean, I think, did he win the first game on Top City?
No, it's Battlefield.
First game was Battlefield. Right. So Tom City's still on deck here.
Oh, that's true. Unless that was banned, but Dreamland is on the table then.
So again, he always has somewhere he can go. This time I'm taking to Smashville though. So
I like that.
Obviously, stage familiarity as everyone that plays here.
Sure.
Let's see what pops though.
Like these airs right here. Oh wow, converts that into a couple of up airs. Yeah, that was pretty slick.
That was actually super. He didn't get that last hit though, man. I was a little shook. I thought he might be able to get that boost kick to send off the top without the last hit there. Again, that's that trade that actually lost him a stock a game ago. So
yeah, gets the trump, but not the back air off it. Zero with that back throw. Nice work.
Yeah, Zero got out that ledge in record time, basically. Not going to allow that to trump at all.
Wanted to get that banana out in his hand right now, and then just charging up that forward smash. Nicely done here.
Yeah. Great DI also from Nairo. Not going to DI straight up. Could have been a problem. However, the jabs out.
We've seen these jabs be very effective for Nairo this entirety of this set, as well as the last one.
Yes.
Done such a good job placing them.
Lands a big back air, but not big enough.
Yep.
Oh, that one was it. That was the big one.
There you go. That's that growth he was looking for.
I'm saying that was an XL back air. The first one was just a large. That was. I needed to size up right quick.
That man said, "I got your shirt size, EE. Don't worry about it, homie."
And it seems like every single time Zero pulls out that monkey flip, no matter where Nairo is, he has something ready for it. Even if it's not really a punish, it's stage positioning, and it's putting Zero in a very bad spot.
All right, again, though, already at 122, man, this banana hit is definitely going to guarantee a stock. And
that's
barring Zero somehow messes it up. Wow, man, he did not. As I said, man, the banana hit guarantees the stock, and he got it.
Doesn't matter where it is.
Yeah, seriously, that whole situation was pretty ridiculous. A little unfortunate for Nairo, man, but Zero fighting with everything he's got here.
The platform!
Oh,
the platform!
The rare miss right there from Nairo. Zero with a second chance at life right here, and let's see if he makes the most out of it.
Yeah, that definitely would have been stock, too. There was no way he was going to be able to live that. You see how high up they were? Platform came through with the assist, but just a little bit of a drop here for Nairo. Hopefully that doesn't fluster him too much, but now Zero, second chance at life.
Going at it right now, man.
Whoa.
Wow, narrowly. Just both these guys whiffing a little bit here. That's allowed Zero to catch up right now. Now I need to slow it down right here, create a little bit of space.
Double up air right here. Oh, another one. Oh, no. That's it. Man, my man actually vanished to the blast zone. He was never in that game.
That man.
He was never in that game.
He was so far in the blast zone, he might as well be commentating with us. God damn. God damn. Oh, Lord.
And just like that, Nairo can strike instantly. We talked about it. We were joking about it right out of nowhere. But that up air legitimately came out of nowhere immediately into a boost kick. And now Zero has one more game to figure this out.
One more, man. Trying to get to that final ball state in Game 5, man. But Nairo has been a boss throughout the entirety of these exchanges, man. Putting Zero on notice. Those past days of domination have come to an end.
Yeah.
If he has something to say about it.
Oh, yeah. So here, though, you can see Zero starting to play with a little more gusto. Already got the 67% here and still racking it up. Only 9% on him. Avoiding these grabs a lot better than he has been. Here's his little confirmed.
Yeah. Zero's got to find something to douse this fire because Nairo's just playing way too hot. You can see Zero playing a little bit safer. He's always playing kind of at a long distance from Nairo. He only goes in when he sees that Nairo makes some kind of, big commitment or something. You see that? The Nair. He goes for the down tilt.
Okay.
He gets the pivot grab, the up air. He's all over it.
Yeah, he is definitely moving right now. Definitely the sense of urgency has come to light for him. And he knows he's got to get this game off. Also a terrific start. And that's going to be a stock in danger right here as Zero continues these pressure situations.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was really good.
Honestly, man, you got the reward for this day.
Yeah, that was the Smashy for best commentary stage. Well done.
We out here, man. We out here. Group effort, baby. But a solo one for Zero, and it is certainly looking pretty efficient now.
Wow.
Oh my God. He is actually just controlling everything.
He used the gun.
He's controlling the entire flow of this matchup right now, man. He is the Matrix. Here it is. All right, he's going to finish this. No, he does not. Does not get that last hit that he's looking for out. So Zero will live to see another day on this first stock. And he's still keeping up this pressure. I mean, this is all his game right now. Looking like we're going to see a game 5 if he keeps playing like this.
Absolutely. Zero's just firing back with everything he has. The cannons are full blast. And we are heading full speed ahead to game 5.
And exactly in the position that Zero needs to be. I mean, you can win that. You'll take the W anyway, even if it's a nail biter. But to come out in such a dominant fashion in that game number 4 and just impose your will on Nairo, that right there can truly set the tone for this final game. And for the third S-tier event in the row, the reset is met with the game 5 yet again. These players so evenly matched throughout this season.
You can tell these guys are fighting so hard to be ahead of the curve at the top of the metagame. Here we are, Game 10 of Super Smash Con 2017 Grand Finals.
Here it is,
Battlefield here, man. And it's going to be, again, a great stage for Nairo. Not going to lie. But also, Zero, no slouch by the stage by any means. So we're going to see exactly how this plays out, man. We got the Nairo chance out.
Oh, yes. The Naifus are in the building right here, man.
And, I actually do like this pick. So we talked about Town and City or Dreamland.
Yeah.
I think the bigger blast zones are going to help Nairo more here because he's getting these kills at pretty much any percent boost kick, right?
Yeah.
He wants the ceiling to be higher, so he dies at a higher percent from this up smash.
He almost got away from that. Oh, reset the jumps. I think that's the golden stock.
It is. Good God almighty.
Okay, here we are. That's one stock out the way for the 2016 champion here, trying to become the 2017 champion if he keeps playing like this.
He might do it, Nairo. Miss Quezada's baby boy. Can he do it, baby Nairo? Can you do it? Another year in a row.
Oh, and he's not going to fail. Run back.
All right, the cameraman.
Rebecca.
It is done. It is done. The cameraman pulled it a little too soon right there, just like Nairo trying to hedge his bet. But if you bet on Nairo, God damn it, you're looking pretty rich. Back-to-back titles captured for Nairo. He did it earlier this year at MomoCon, and he's brought that fire right here to Super Smash Con 2017.
Nairo has climbed the ladder from the depths. He had to go so far. He had to defeat so many to get here, to achieve that trophy, to be on the stage with hundreds of people calling his name. Nairo, you have earned it.
And, not even his only accomplishment at this event. One brawl yesterday as well. Keep that in mind. This guy has been on a tear all weekend. Top 3 in doubles. First place in Smash 4. The man is back if you ever thought he left. Think again.
That jam is hot.
Yeah.
It's hot as hell. We didn't take the ties off.
We didn't take the ties off.
I'm taking mine off right now.
That might have been a problem. I'm not throwing it. Might have been a problem, but it's hella hot back here, bro. Just like that match, man. That is exactly what I wanted to see.
That was fire.
I don't care who won that. I wanted to see a game 10.
That was insane right there. And your heart has to go out for Zero as well. The same situation.
Y'all see that Smash Con tattoo, bro?
Oh, that.
That's permanent ink.
We just lost a couple of sponsors right there, but Coney Chest, PogChamp. I know that chest lighting up.
Oh my God, that was beautiful stuff. And I think that camera switch is actually that was actually like perfect. So like you camera switch, you thought it was over, you come back, it's actually over.
And it actually is over. Yeah. It was like a chaos control. You just went back in time a few seconds. Like, let me try that boost kick again. Let me try it one more time.
It was definitely the juke right there, the behind-the-scenes juke, man. And I definitely appreciate it, man. But again, you know, heart goes out to Zero. Kind of the same situation faced at Evo right there, dropping in the grand finals. But, you know, second place to an amazing player like Nairo, nothing to be ashamed of right there. Both of those guys were extraordinary throughout the entirety of this event.
Oh, my God. This is like we're back in time.
Yeah.
You know, our top 8s have been so weird lately.
Yeah, seriously.
Because of, you know, how everything's been mixed up, how the game is, volatile, okay? Or random, as some people like say. It's just, you know, people are learning. And sometimes some dumb stuff happens. But, you know, this is a very back in time top 8. Outside of, like, Mistake, you know, being a newcomer to the top 8 like that. I mean, we've seen a lot of these guys in some top 8s. And, like, right there, that was a blast in the past. Seeing Zero and Nairo take each other on again.
You know, and, you know, you talk about, you know, this game can be random at times. When there's a lot of consistency right there, especially amongst our top 8, even in the top 3, you'll notice our top 3 ranked players were our top 3 finishers. So that says a lot right there, man. Consistency is still running rampant in Smash 4. It's just there's a few chinks every now and then, and that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was a little bit of a shakeup with the Bayonettas. I mean, you saw a Mistake. You see Lima, who I don't think attended this event.
He wasn't here. No,
you have Salem also. You got these guys. And actually, before I say anything else, I believe we've got the top 8 ceremony. I don't know if we're kicking to that or if we're just talking on top of
kick
this.
to it.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So. What?
Not it.
You don't want to?
Oh, wait, I'll do it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely the interview guy.
Sorry, I said Zero, man.
All right, so
I remember that Zero interview from last year. I had to pee, man. I was tight.
All right, so we're going to sign off. The big damage part of Blast Zone is going to sign off real quick because obviously EE has been a man of many interviews. And he's got another one coming through for you right now. I'm TK Breezy.
And I'm Coney, and we're going to leave it with EE with one of his favorite players, Nairo. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
This has been Blast Zone. Hey, if you loved it, hit us up on Twitter. You guys know our tag.
Yeah,
Also, come to the show.
Say something now, DM. Say something now. I know you're watching, boy.
I said nothing about that. Please take me away from that. Come to the show. We do it every Wednesday, or every other Wednesday that we're actually home at 8 p.m. on Coney's channel. So make sure you go ahead and hit him up on Twitter at the very least. Hit me up on Twitter as well, TK Breezy, and of course, Phil at The Phenomenal EE. Love you guys. We'll see y'all another time. See you next time.
All right, and I'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes for the Nairo interview. Stay tuned, guys. Oh, no? I can't. All right.
Waddy, can you sign my hand? Whoa. Oh, shit. I don't need a signature. I don't need a signature. Waddy's upbeat me like 70,000 fucking times. Here's my signature.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking around with us. I promise you it was worth it because I am sitting here with the two-time Super Smash Con champion, that being my boy NRG Nairo. You know, flying a little bit of different colors this year, man, but getting the same result with that big-time W, brother. How are you feeling after that hellacious loser bracket run you had to make?
All I can say is, holy crap. Like, I lost round 2. In round 2 pools, the second round.
Right.
So I had to do kind of a good run, or like...
Hey, this is live. Why are you talking in my ear? Continue.
Oh, okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I lost in round 2 pools kind of early, and I had kind of a hard bracket, pretty much.
Definitely.
Or, like, unfortunately, I had, like, when I made it to top 24, I was in the losers, like, the part of the losers bracket that had the top 15 players still in the player. So
I was thinking that.
Had, myself and Como, and then winner fights Fatality and Tweak. And the Buzz was also in that, like, mix, too, but Tweak beat him. So it was like, oh my god, this is hard. This
you had
is
to
like,
go through Void too.
And then
right?
then Void right after that. It was either Void or Zero, and then Zero won that. So then I ended that. In pools, I had to face Rich Brown and Sinji again as well. I forgot to mention that. So then I was like, oh my god, top 8. It's still really hard. There's still a lot of like people that like kind of like body me still in the tournament. Like Zero, obviously.
Yeah, he's very
Salem,
good,
Leo, Mr. R. There are like 4 people that destroy me, and I had to beat all of them except for Salem.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, when I look at this event, I can't help but think, and I talked about it a lot on commentary, right? You defended your title at MomoCon, you defended your title this year. I mean, it's just something about being a champion that just drives you a little harder to just, you know, play at your absolute peak.
Yeah, like pretty much every other event this year, like CEO and Evo wasn't successfully like defended for like ally anti, so I was like, I hope I don't like, you know, get bodied or anything like that.
End up in that bracket, I understand.
Yeah, so fortunately I did. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess when I was in losers, I was mad. Like I lost to Ridier. He's very good. I wasn't mad that I lost to him. I just like made a lot of like crucial errors. But I guess in the end, it was still good. Or like I guess I played good enough to be able to come back and win.
Now that top 8, you know, kind of walk me through that first match against James, right? Because a lot of people are probably thinking you're just going to railroad James, but James is a very good player right there. I know you guys don't get a chance to face
I've played him
too often, but
I've played him a few times, like at K-Tars and stuff. I think he's taken a game like twice. Similar to that, he won game 1 and then I win the next 3.
Right.
He's very, very good. A lot of people think, oh, New Jersey's just Nairo and that's it. No, there's a lot of good players out there. So shout outs to them. They're screaming for their boy James, of course. I don't go too much locals, but I am starting to go to locals. Like starting this week, I'll be going to one this Thursday, and I'm also throwing in like a $200 pub bonus too, because it's been a while since I've been to a local, so I want to show some love.
Supporting the scene right there,
show some love to the scene. But yeah, it was pretty hard. I mean, Xerxes Diddy can also be really annoying too at times. Either crouch on the moves or just straight up goes right through the grab sometimes. And yeah, so it's annoying. But like I've played Zero enough that like facing other Diddies, like I'm still confident, even though it's like an annoying matchup because I've played like the best of the best and like played like most of the styles, so I'm kind of comfortable. I'm not saying it's not annoying, but
I understand where you're
like I'm able to do it even if it's like a losing matchup.
What were you thinking when you had to fight Mr. R? I know that's somebody who's definitely been giving you a lot of trouble as of late in the last few encounters, but to your credit, you faced Void so many times. You really got that Sheik matchup, and I've noticed your ZSS definitely has a better approach to that matchup than I've seen in the last couple of months.
Well, I mean, I had plans to, or I thought I was going to face Mr. R in winners.
Yeah.
So I definitely, the last time I played him was CEO Dreamland, though, so it's kind of hard to like that was like 4 months ago or so. So it was like, watching this is not really helping. It's like I have to watch something now, but like there wasn't really anything. So I just like talked to my brother, like, oh, what should I do here? And he just pretty much said, like, just do whatever you like feel like is right. Pretty much. Like it got to that point because like Mr. R is really, really good.
Right.
Especially versus Zerasu. I would say he's like probably like the second or third best versus Zerasu.
He's sensational.
And so I got a few early rage kills.
Definitely.
And I definitely needed those.
Playing your character, man. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm like, well, it's weird because versus Mr. R, I got like 2 of them.
Yeah.
But like versus Void, like I didn't get any somehow. It's always Void that gets like, like BS or janked by. But like this set, or at least at SmashCon, I don't know, I just didn't get anything. I mean, I wasn't like fiending for it, it just didn't happen. Or I saw other opportunities or like down smash and stuff. But yeah, it's a little interesting. Mr. R obviously is very hard. I wouldn't say I have his number. That's the first time I beat him in like, I think 4 encounters, or
it's been a
similar
while,
to like Larry. They both bodied me 4 times in a row, and then finally got Yeah.
Well done to you right there, man. Now going into what a lot of people thought was probably may have been the end of your run here. And that's MK Leo right there. I know he tends to give you quite a hard time. I know you have defeated him in the past right there. But what were you kind of thinking with that match? Because when you brought out the Bowser, man, there was a lot of shock and awe from people. They ended up throwing in the towel metaphorically right there. But you actually ended up. I mean, you should have handed him a towel because that man was definitely he was dripping. He was dripping.
Well, I feel comfortable fighting Leo and pretty much like with Zersu in like all stages, except maybe FD. Now I think I'm not gonna go Zersu on FD. Just versus him, he's just very, very good there.
Right.
The plan was to go Bowser if he counterpicked FD, but I was like, I'm playing good with Zersu. Let me like see what happens. And he just destroyed me, shit on me. So I was like, all right, what should I do? Should I go to Battlefield or Dreamland? I was like, if I do happen to win the next match, I think he will go there himself. So I was like, all right, let me do what I originally had planned to do, and then let me try Bowser. Right. And then I got a 2-stock. He went to Battlefield, so I didn't have to pick Battlefield, and yeah, that was very, very close. I thought I was dead when I neutral get up and he cross slashed, but I don't know what happened. I guess
Silent Doom actually explained what took
does
place.
Bowser get up longer or like take forever?
I can't remember what he wrote.
I don't know, but
that guy touched
shout out to Bowser, man. It gets juggled for days, but human errors make that matchup, or just make some matchups that look really, really hard or are really hard doable because human errors. Similar for like DK versus like Sheik and other characters. Like if the Sheik makes a mistake, the DK will like.
Yeah, I mean that's not a novelty character for you anymore. That's pretty much a true co-main at this point. That Bowser for sure. Yeah. Which is why you win him game 1 against 0 when you got the grand finals right there. Obviously, he had a lot of success at DreamHack Atlanta in that match.
Didn't he beat me in game 1?
He did. I'm just saying, you were confident enough to go.
Oh yeah. That was the game plan. I'm sure my brother when he saw he was like, only go Bowser, or like don't go Zero Suit. I'm sure when he saw me go Zero Suit game 2, he was like, oh, you idiot.
It's a little tough.
I won for this time, at least.
Yeah,
so
you got it.
I have to take it.
No doubt about it, man. I mean, and when you obviously when you reset the bracket, were you at that point you knew for sure you could win this event? That was
I lost that one game. There's always one set or one match in our sets, me and Zero, where I have such a good lead and I just throw it away. I don't know what happens, and then I kill percent. I was like, all right, I think I could do this, and then I die. Or he was at so much rage that he just up smashed, and I died from 80. So I don't know what percent I actually died.
You died at 98 after the hit.
Okay, so I got hit at 85 or something like that. But I was like, are you serious? Yeah. And he was like, yes. So I was like, I can't let him win. I can't let him do this. So I don't know. When I won the first set, I was like, okay, this is looking very doable. I'm sure he was prepared for Bowser this time, especially. So I was like, all right. And he's always good versus Zero, so I'll probably say he's the best one. So I was like, since it worked out, let me start game 1 at least, set 2 with Zero Suit and see how it goes. I think I won it. So, and then every other game was close, except for game 4, he destroyed me. But I was like...
But you kept your, one thing I really alluded to, you didn't let your emotions get the best of you. You kept your poise and composure throughout that, man. You did an excellent job rebounding off of that one. That was a tough one.
Zero knows when I'm, frustrated, or, most people could kind of tell. Or something, really unfortunate happens, then, But... some unfortunate things did happen. He did go through a few of my grabs. I was like, you got to be kidding me. not in these tournament matches. It can happen in friendlies. I don't care. I could complain about him in friendlies.
You can take that L. You don't mind too much.
When this is on the line and everything else. So
I feel you on that one.
Yeah,
man.
but that was pretty crazy tournament. I ended up winning this and Brawl as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say a successful weekend for you, man. Top 3 in teams. First place in both Brawl and Smash 4. First time anyone's ever done that at SmashCon.
I won the previous 2 years for Brawl doubles, but bad scheduling made it so I can't enter Brawl doubles. So unfortunately, I couldn't try to retain that as well. But
I think singles right here in Smash 4.
Yeah, this is way more important. Yeah. And then I got 3rd in teams, lost to Larry and JK and the Cat and False. They both played really. I mean, not False. And the Cat and Void. I don't know why I said that. Probably I was talking about Brawl. So
2015.
And not even, man. 2014.
That's a throwback.
But what was it? Yeah. So we did pretty. I did pretty good overall throughout the weekend. Definitely. So I'm pretty happy with that. I also beat E7 in Smash Masters. Always gonna hold that. Always gonna hold that. My slobby ass Falco. That shit sucks.
You were doing work. All right. Don't sleep on yourself, man. That was an impressive feat.
My 2-hour Falco, or not even 2 hours, don't even get me started on 64, man. I don't think I'll ever touch that game again.
Don't worry, man.
I mean, I wasn't expecting to do well versus Wizzy, but at least I don't know, just do better.
It's hard.
The only thing I could do is the taunt cancel, because I just remember that from way back.
Back in the day, man. But current day, man, you are definitely sitting here, definitely on top of your game, the champion 2 times. Nothing but respect for your brother. Congratulations again. Any shout outs you want to give?
Of course, Energy. Let me Energy real quick. My brother, you guys are amazing with the support. Paradin as well. The Naifus, they were very loud, especially versus Wadi. It was like it was like MDVA versus the Naifus.
You needed them, yeah.
And then like I was about to get 3-0'd, and the MDVA like they were like 3-0, 3-0. I was like, oh no, this is not happening.
today.
And then when I won, I was like, stop that.
You kind of just took that fuel and just rocketed all the way to the top, man.
Yeah,
that was ridiculous.
I mean, I was kind of, for some sets, I was like not in favor, or at least with the crowd. Like it was more so somebody else than me. And usually people were like, oh, Nairo got 95% of the crowd. It's not really like that. People just root for their favorite player out of the two that are currently playing.
It can be a split sometimes,
yeah,
but you definitely always got them homies in the crowd.
Of course.
And on the mic, too.
Yeah, you already know, man.
You already know.
Taking you out after this, man.
Well, you know, we're going to wrap this interview out, man, 'cause I think the Hooters kitchen closes at 11.
No, hold on. We got to go somewhere fancier, man.
Oh, okay, man. Well, I'm going to keep this tie on then. I'm going to keep this tie on.
Is that a clip-on?
You keep up that consistency, man. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Nairo, congratulations again. Well earned, my brother. Nothing but respect to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an amazing event. Take care.
Also, I'm most likely I'm going to have like a celebration stream when I come back tomorrow. So I don't know what time I get back tomorrow morning, but I'm not going to stream as soon as I get there. I'm going to sleep.
There you go.
But celebration stream, I'm going to be bodying Gumbly. There he is right
we
there.
Got the entourage in the
Hey, we need a Chris 900 sub train, okay?
Oh, my God.
All right, you know what's coming. We need, because I need to see Nairo emotes at all times. He got like 40 of them. I be finding out he get new emotes like every day. So I need a Chris 900 sub train. All right.
I'm losing subs. I'm right here. I probably lost 2 subs. I probably lost 2 subs throughout this interview. That's how it is. Oh dang, the hand, master hand.
Take care, guys.
Wait, let me get Piggy. Let me get Piggy.
This is getting mad ignorant.
All right, here we go. I don't know what happened to this interview, but what you looking at, D1?
What's up, man? You ain't even commentating nothing.
Yeah,
man.
D1,
Stay over there, man.
D1.
Stay over there, man.
Oh,
stay over there. Oh, damn. Don't do that. All right, now, thank you. Congratulations. See you, everybody.
Peace out.